What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along today. Arsenal against Brighton from the Emirates Stadium. Must-win game for Arsenal. Nothing less than 3 points will do today. As Arsenal continue to try and fight for top four, we know it's going to be difficult. You know, we've lost a few key players to injury in the past week. Tierney out for the season. Partey out for the next few weeks at least. But we still got to do our job, people. We've still got to do our job and make sure we do our best to get in the top four, win our games and hope that results go for us. That's the only way we're going to be successful. Happy Saturday to each and every one of you. Hope you are well. Just as we are live now, Everton have beaten Manchester United by 1-0. What a massive win that is for Frank Lampard. They were looking like they were going to be relegated. That's another big result against Manchester United, and I think this is going to be a two-horse race for fourth, people. Twanzebe in the mud. Twanzebe. I think this is going to be a North London derby race for top four, people. I think Manchester United are very much fallen out of this top four race, if I'm being totally honest, especially if these results carry on. So Everton beat Manchester United by 1-0. Let's concentrate on the Gooners, people. Let's concentrate on the Gooners. And the headline team news today, people, from the looks of it, Granit Xhaka plays at left back. Granit Xhaka plays at left back. And Lokonga comes into the midfield. It looks like Sambi Lokonga is going to play in the holding role by himself with Smith Rowe and Odegaard in front of him. So kind of like two number 8s. We've done it before with Thomas Partey. Maybe, you know, he feels we can get away with it. Is it a lack of trust on Nuno Tavares? Does it weaken our midfield by not having Xhaka in there? Granit Xhaka, they're saying. Yeah, big up. We're live on Twitch as well. Big up everyone on Twitch and big up everyone on YouTube. Let me go into Granit Xhaka mode, because the comments are absolutely flying in. Big up to each and every one of you for your brilliant support. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. We're nearly at 43k. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. We're nearly at 1,000 followers on there, which is brilliant. And we are in Granit Xhaka mode now. So the Arsenal team, will briefly go through it. Aaron Ramsdale continues in goal. Cedric at right back, Ben White and Gabriel at centre back. Granit Xhaka plays at left back, people. Granit Xhaka at left back. Sambi Lokonga in the holding midfield role with Martin Odegaard and Smith Rowe as two number 8s just in front. Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left, and Alexander Lacazette, aka Claude Makalaka in up front. Is he gonna finally score a goal today? Please, bro, come on. On the bench, Leno, Holding, Tavares, Agungbu, Swanson, El Neni. Pepe returns to the bench. Amari Hutchinson and Eddie Nketiah. We do not have a lot on the bench, that is for sure. But Pepe maybe is the only attacking option. Big up to everyone in the chat. Let me know your thoughts on the Arsenal team. Granit Xhaka at left back. Sambi Lokonga in the holding midfield role by himself with two number 8s. Do you agree with it? Would you have gone along with it? Would you have maybe played Tavares? Let me know your initial thoughts on the team. Last of them said Tavares is done. Certainly his confidence will be finished. I think Arsenal will have to get rid of him in the summer, whether that's a loan or a permanent deal. Smooth said, lack of playing left back. Tell me that's what it is. Well, he'll probably end up at left back. Eldo J123 said, United for 7th place, Conference League settings. Oh. I don't even think they do that on Conference League. I don't even know if Conference League has music. Are the games even on TV? I don't know. But listen, for me, United have checked out for the season. I think you look at players like Ronaldo. Ronaldo will leave if they end up in the Conference League or the Europa League. He won't play in that. Pogba's probably already lining up his next move, talking to other clubs. It's just not going to happen for them, is it? So I think half of that United team have checked out. Tasman said, yo, Big C supporting you on here and YouTube. Big up your damn self. Craig said Arteta has ruined Tavares' career. I mean, was he good enough in the first place? Or, you know, you have to wonder what did they see when they scouted him? Is the genuine thing I would ask. What did you think you was getting? You know, everyone who was related to Benfica said he can't defend. He actually said when he joined Arsenal, his best qualities was his shooting. Well, that's not what you want to hear from a fullback. I want to know that you can tackle and win the ball. For me, Tavares leaves Arsenal in the summer, whether that's a loan or a permanent deal. His confidence will be absolutely at rock bottom. He started 2 games this year, been dragged off in both. The left-back's out all season, and your centre midfielder's playing left-back ahead of him. Tavares will have zero confidence left. And again, you have to question Mikel Arteta because you signed this guy. But we have to win the game today. That's all our focus can be. Big up Guna Greg, who said afternoon Twitchers. Wasim said today must be 3 points. Anything less than 3 points. And it's Arsenal therapy 2 p.m. tomorrow. I am confident we'll win, though. Michael said afternoon Big C. Should have kept faith in Tavares. We all know Xhaka is a time bomb, so we'll be out suspended soon. We'll have no choice to start Tavares then. Aaron said, everyone's so reactionary, though. Nuno was great for us at the start of the season. Listen, I did my predicted lineup that I would have picked people and I would have played Tavares. You know, I would have, because you can't, in my opinion, get away with Granit Xhaka for the rest of the season at left back. So eventually you're going to have to play something else. And who are you going to turn to? I think he's probably thinking, this is what I think Arteta's thinking. I think he's going to go with Xhaka at left back for the next 2 weeks. Then he'll hope Tomiyasu gets back, and then he'll play Cedric at left back. That's what I think he will do. I don't think you will see Nuno Tavares play for the rest of the season. Maybe off the bench. Echo said, as a Porto fan, I did say he was ish. Sports Genius said, Big C, let's get ready to rumble. Big game today. O'Malley said, I've seen Xhaka at left back film before. It doesn't end well. Yeah, we've seen that movie, bro. Villarreal. CS said, Big C, I'm about to get on a plane from Atlanta to Chicago and we'll miss the game. Hopefully when you land, 3 points will be safely in the bag. Good luck against Basuma, said Biswadit. Man, no, you know, that guy's a beast. Maybe he secures his move to Arsenal today. Pep Teta said, Big C, Ribena or Vimto? Ooh. I'm going Vimto. You know what? Ribena, I used to love Ribena, but they reduced it to low sugar. And the flavour just disappeared. So I'm a Vimto man now. I can't lie, people. Ruben said we should have put Gabriel as striker. I wanted him up front today, definitely. Some people saying it could be a back 5, which I suppose it could be. But the way they've lined it up doesn't appear so. But you never know. Ice Lollies, big up yourself, bro. Said, hey, Curtis, hope you're well. How's your boy now? All good. 2-0 to Arsenal today. And I agree with you. I'm going to go for 2-0 as well. I do agree with that. Initially, I said 3-1. But I think we'll keep a clean sheet. And I don't think we're going to score 3 goals. So, yeah, big up, bro. Cruz is well now. He had a cold. He seems to be a lot better now. Dudovsky said, Xhaka will get the fastest red card in the Prem. Listen, if you like a bet, people, I mean, it's the Grand National in England today, which is like the biggest horse race. So a lot of people will be betting. Granit Xhaka to get booked at yellow card. How about that one? The interesting thing was initially, and now I'm thinking about it, I wonder this. Initially, the reports on Twitter were that Saka was at left back, which Saka could be at left back, and then you could play Smith Rowe and Martinelli out wide. Odegaard in the 10, Lokonga and Xhaka in midfield. I suppose they could be doing that. We'll find out when the game kicks off, to be honest. Big up Mini C, big up MD. Lokonga is playing with Laka in midfield. He will be. He will be. False Manager said £100 on a Xhaka yellow already placed. I'm going to actually get the odds up. Just to see what odds they're handing out on Granit Xhaka to get a yellow, because I can't see him going through today's game without getting booked. The only thing, I suppose, Brighton don't have a great deal going forward. Do they have a yellow card section? I've seen it before. Granit Xhaka to get booked. Where is it? Player to be carded. Granit Xhaka, 9-5. Granit Xhaka to be booked. Despise said 0-0 written all over it. Lonus is going for 3-1 win to Brighton. Listen, we got to support them today. Like you're saying, Ups, we have to support them. And you know what? Let's talk about the Brighton team, because I think we've got a couple of bits of good news here. The 2 headline bits of news is Neil Maupay is on the bench. Now, I'm not saying Neil Maupay is any kind of world beater, but we know he troubles Arsenal. He's always fired up. And he has nicked goals against us. The next one, people, is that Lamptey is on the bench. Who Lamptey, for me, is a very good player, a player that Arsenal have been linked with a number of times. Like Robbie World saying, though, Xhaka against Trossard could be long. That Trossard is decent, people. So if he's playing right wing, he will fancy it up against Granit Xhaka. If Xhaka is at left back, of course, it could be Bukayo Saka, but they've listed it as Xhaka. Greg said, when I've watched him, Bissouma's down tools. I bet he turns up today. He'll be trying to get a move, won't he? Emil said, I think Teta does this so Cedric can push up when we're in possession and Xhaka will sit back. As I said, for me, people, I think Xhaka will play left back today. Next week against Southampton, the week after we play Chelsea, he'll be hoping Tomiyasu's back and he'll move Cedric to left back. That's my opinion. I don't think he trusts Nuno Tavares one bit. Lamptey and Mopé on the bench is a boost. Let's talk about the Brighton team. So they've got Sanchez in goal. Cucurella, who is a good player. He had a very good game against Arsenal away from home. Lewis Dunk, who we know, Basuma, a target of Arsenal. McAllister, Trossard, very dangerous, tricky winger. He will fancy it, especially if Xhaka is at left back. Mwepu, Gross, Danny Welbeck, former Arsenal player who will probably turn into a world beater today. Hopefully not. Caicedo and Veltman. That is their team. Brighton, one of the most out-of-form teams in the Premier League. 1 win in 7. 4 defeats and 1 draw in their last 5. They drew 0-0 with Norwich. They are in horrendous football form at the moment. This has to be 3 points. The Brighton bench, Steele, Lamptey, Webster, Mopé, Lallana, Alzate, March, Afire, and Sarrimento. I mean, even Webster's been an important player for them as well. So some of their better players are actually on the bench. Maybe they're writing this one off. Maybe they just think they're going to lose this and they've done us a favour. I mean, Mopé, Lamptey, and Webster on the bench is interesting. Very interesting. Big up Penalty Spot, who said, big up Curtis and the community. Interesting lineup. Come on, you Gunners, we can do this. Tom said, form doesn't mean nothing. Look at Everton. It's true. I think the difference, what I would hope, Everton are fighting for their lives. You know, they had to win today. That was a fantastic result for them. Just a reminder for anybody that's tuned in, Everton beat Manchester United 1-0 today. Anthony Gordon with the goal. But Everton, the crowd, they're fighting for their lives. I feel Brighton are literally on that pebble beach in Brighton already. They've already secured Premier League status. They don't have a great deal to fight for, if we're being totally honest. So I feel like we should be able to beat these lot, if I'm being honest. Toby said 2-0 Arsenal with Martinelli and Saka with the goals. Captain Uncle said I wanted Everton relegated. Now I don't. I don't think I did want Everton relegated, to be honest, because I like what I would call proper Premier League teams being in the Prem. You know, your Watfords and your Norwich and your Burnleys. Them teams, to me, there's bigger teams in the Championship than them teams. You know, Nottingham Forest, Sheffield Wednesday, teams with Premier League prestige and history. The only thing, I suppose, if Everton got relegated, there would have been a few players to pick up. Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin, you know, there's a few players there. Henson wants to big up his wife. It was his 10th anniversary yesterday, Charmin. So big up to Henson. Hope you had a good day. Hope you took her out, treated her good. James said, yo, Big C, Webster is a family friend. Grew up playing together. Glad he's back and on the bench as he's bloody good. Has he been out injured? I didn't realise. I thought that was a bit interesting. He was on the bench. Didn't really understand that. E. Ross said, Curtly, you are going to Turf Moor next season. Get ready. Listen, I've had enough. I've only been there once and I'm in no rush to go there again. South London's finally said, large up Big C in the community. Smash the likes, people. 1.5k is the target. Subscribe, road to 50k, and follow the Twitch links in the description. Big up South London's finest. Don't forget, people, today's video is sponsored by OneFootball. Completely free app, one of the best football apps out there. Link is in the description. All your team news, goal updates, transfer news, all of that business. Go and download it. Hopefully, I'll be working with them in the summer, possibly if Arsenal go on tour, and maybe even for the World Cup in Qatar. Look out for it, people. Sure, on tour, on the way. Quote that one. And make sure you follow us on Twitch, of course. We've just gone past 1,000, which is brilliant. Must win today, no two ways about it. TJ Mitch said, real talk there. See, I don't like the wrong teams going up. Already too easy for City and Liverpool. These teams come up and beat us. Sid said, big up Curtis Xhaka playing left back. It's been listed as left back, but I've still got a feeling. Could it be Saka at left back? Because they're saying online that Xhaka's at left back. Lokonga's in centre mid, with Odegaard and Smith Rowe as our two number 8s. And then Saka and Martinelli out wide with Lacazette through the middle. Now, would you want Lokonga at times in midfield by himself against Basuma? And Basuma is a tank, by the way, and we know that. So I'm thinking, could it be Saka at left back with Xhaka and Lokonga in the middle, Odegaard in the 10, Smith Rowe on the right, Martinelli left, Lacazette up front? That would also be a possibility. But we'll see when the game starts. We'll see. But most people seem to think it's Granit Xhaka. Big up the Twitch unit. Big up the YouTube unit. And together we make the C unit. Big up to the unit. Make sure you lick that like button. Let's hit 1,500 likes today. Premier League action is back. Manchester United have lost to Everton. Not many people expected that. Don't forget, people, double watch-along settings today. I will be back on 5:20 today for Aston Villa against Tottenham watch-along. Big game for Arsenal. I got to be honest, if we lose or draw, that watch-along will not be happening because I will be in no frame of mind to do that if we drop points against Brighton. As long as we go 3-point collecting, 2 watch-alongs, and I'll be back at 5:20. Could this be a great day for Arsenal? Man United lose to Everton. Arsenal beat Brighton. And then Aston Villa beat Tottenham. Now, Villa have been out of form, but I just feel 5:30 under the lights, Villa Park, Gerrard fired up. Can they do something? So, yeah, we'll be doing double watch-along today. Don't forget tomorrow, Manchester City against Liverpool watch-along. Biggest game of the Premier League season, if we're being real. Big up Mark, who said, big up all the C unit. Hope you're well, Mark. Expecting 3 points today for the Gunners. Zach said that would be a dream day. And listen, not impossible. I know Tottenham are in form. I know Villa are not in form. But not many people would have expected Everton to beat Manchester United today. Saeed, bro, it ain't easy, as they say. It ain't easy. I think Man United have down tools, man. I really do. Stride said, my guy Curtis, get him to 1K likes. Big up, bro. Let's try and hit 1,500 if we can. Biswadeep said, why is Lacazette still starting? I mean, like I said, I would have played Martinelli central today, but they just, you know, for some reason, he doesn't want to drop Lacazette. He said he was phenomenal in the press conference, or he does things that are phenomenal. So he was always going to play him. Pep's Cone, man, is destroying Tavares' confidence. I don't think Tavares has any confidence. I got to be honest. Smooth said, shout out the Twitch unit, Curtis. Man, them that tune in on both channels. Big up to all of you, man, for supporting. I really appreciate it. Big up Joe said, well, go on, Curtis Shaw. Big up the C unit. Big up yourself, bro. Let's hope we go 3-point collecting today. Now, just a little disclaimer today, people. Little disclaimer. As you know, today's game is difficult to watch. Let's say that, you know, it's not available on all TV channels today. So at times, some of you may see certain things in the game before me, as you know, depending on what channel I can get it on. So you may not see the same level of reactions from me today, because there could be times where you let me know in the comments about certain things before I see them. So you know what I'm talking about here, people. So bear with me if the reactions are not as crazy as usual. Yeah, that's the safest way I can say it. It is what it is, people. It is what it is. Michael said, by the time Martinelli starts up top, he'll be playing for Liverpool. Yo, it wouldn't surprise me, you know. He'll be at Anfield, man, I'm telling you. Mr. Clorox said on both YouTube and Twitch, big up your damn self. Let's see what you're saying. Abhinav said Europa League or Conference League for Man United. I think they'll scrape Europa League, just because I think West Ham, their squad's at full stretch. They're still in Europe, so I think they'll struggle. M10 Ren said midfield can get bullied. That's the problem. That's the problem. Bissouma. South London's finest. Did you see Arteta's comments? He said it doesn't matter if we finish in Europa League or Champions League. Don't do that to me. Don't tell me he said that. Obviously, the second part of the press conference is released at 10:30 in the evening. So, I mean, we had an absolute classic of a press conference reaction yesterday. It was one of the funniest ones I've probably ever done. I loved it. Community was right involved. I haven't seen him say that. Yeah, and I can't even get the quotes up. I'll have to watch that after. Now, there's a bit of breaking news to the squad. Nothing major. But the boy, I don't even know him, but Mazid Ogongbu, who was on the bench, he's been replaced by Miguel Aziz. Now, I'm surprised anyway, because I would have expected Aziz to be ahead of him. But apparently he's had an injury in the warm-up, and Ogongbo has been replaced on the bench. So let me change that, actually. So Aziz comes onto the bench. I mean, Aziz went on loan for 6 months and was very highly rated, and the man can't even get on the bench. I don't get it. So Ogungbo is off and Aziz is on. So let me change that. Apparently, it was an injury in the warm-up. So let me change that. Aziz comes in. That should have changed now. Let me see. Yeah, Aziz is on. So Aziz is on the bench for Ogungbu. I don't know nothing about that guy, Ogungbu. And as I said, people, our bench today is shocking. You know, there's nothing there. Nicolas Pepe and not much else. Emil said Mikel started waffling when asked who's playing left-back. Maybe it isn't Xhaka. I've got a feeling. I'm going to take a gamble that he's going to go Bukayo Saka. I don't know why. But then I feel like that midfield would be crazy. Lokonga with Odegaard and Smith Rowe. So you're going to leave Lokonga at times in midfield by himself against Basuma. That would be risky. Zach said, oh my God, if you said that yesterday, I'm going mad. Yeah, the stream would have been instantly ended if he said that. He's a good job he said that in the 10:30 one, you know. Guna Gossip, big up yourself. Do you think Nuno should have started? For me, yes. For me, yes, because Arteta bought him. Arteta gave him the contract. Arteta scouted him along with his scouts. He's had a couple of bad games, really bad games, and now you're basically telling everyone he's not good enough to play, even when your left back's out all season. If you ever actually have to use him at a point this season, the guy's going to have no confidence. And let's not forget, people, Nuno Tavares had a good run of form earlier in the season. He was playing decent. People were even saying he offers some things better than Tierney. Overall, not a better left back, of course not. Nowhere near. Not as good on the ball, but very good going forward. So I think he should have played him. I really do. I just get the impression that he's going to play somebody else at left back, whether it's Xhaka or Saka. He's going to wait until Tomiyasu's back, and then I think he'll move Cedric to left back. I just think he's done with him. So, yeah, I'm not sure about that one, but we'll see. Belair said, morning, Big C. We'll have to miss the stream today for a family birthday. No worries, bro. Ilya said, the best channel in the world. Love from Denmark. Appreciate your support. Seb said, Nuno needs some Scooby snacks. You know what I mean? Give the man some snacks, man. You're leaving the dog hungry, man. Live scorer saying that Xhaka's at left back. RD12 said Holding, Eddie and Pepe will come on. I'm calling right now because it's the same subs every game because we have no one except them to change the game if we need them. Nuno's treatment is like Pepe. Are you confident Nuno was Arteta signing? My bet is he was Edu's. I think sometimes maybe some of these signings have been presented to Arteta and he's just said, yeah, go for it. You know, because like I said, you have to wonder who scouted Nuno and felt he had the right qualities to come to Arsenal. They didn't even rate him at Benfica. Fraser, big up Fraser. He said, hey, Curtis, I got a good feeling about today. Yeah, so have I. I got a feeling. Ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good night. Come on, you Gunners. We beat Brighton and then Villa beat Tottenham, people. Philip Coutinho settings. We'll all be Villa fans at 5:30 tonight. So make sure you join me for the double watch along. Ramsdale in goal. Hopefully he does better than... he didn't look sharp the other day. He didn't look totally fit. Peely said, I have no faith in Arteta. The team is so stretched. And do you not think we are overachieving already this season? It's shameful. Anybody that didn't tune into the press conference reaction yesterday, it was an epic one. And I just didn't understand some of the things that the manager was saying in regards to letting players go in January. They should have filled the... backed up the question by saying it's not an issue that you let 6 players go, because let's be honest, Aubameyang was the only one out of them that was good enough, but even he was out of form and he'd fallen out with the manager. My issue is you didn't replace them. And actually, Ainsley Maitland-Niles got man of the match against Watford at home and you never started him. And then you got rid of him. Ainsley could have played at fullback today, if we're being real. Ainsley could have probably played in midfield today. So one thing letting players go, a second thing by not replacing them. Belair, thank you very much for becoming a member. Really appreciate your support. Kempo said, up top fan, big up from Jamaica. You think Man United is going to make it to the Champions League? Forget about that, bro. It's going to be one of the North London clubs. And at the moment, you know, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Like I said, they've got an easier run, and now we've got injury problems. So, yeah, RG, 100%. Liverpool, Man City tomorrow, watch along. Biggest game of the season in the Prem. We have to do that. I'll be live from about 4 o'clock. Massive game. Hopefully I can enjoy it if Arsenal win. Benno said, Nuno is great attacking-wise. Maybe it was for the purpose, but problem would be we can't have 2 attacking defenders. So that's a good point, because if Tomiyasu was playing, would he have played him? Because then Tomiyasu tucks in and Nuno goes. But because Cedric wants to go forward and Nuno wants to go forward, I think it unbalances us defensively. So you make a good point there. I think if Tomiyasu was fit, Nuno Tavares might have played. Ruben said the bench is awful. I wonder who will come on as a sub. Like people are saying, man, you could almost bet, you know, Pepe will come on and Ketty will come on, and then maybe Rob Holding if we're hanging on, or maybe El Neni. I can't see anyone else. Every day I'm waffling said, why can Arteta not drop Lacazette? He's been ish. He loves him, don't he? Absolutely loves him. And I think, you know, sometimes when you give a player the armband, you put a certain amount of pressure on yourself to play that player, even when you don't want to, because it becomes a bigger deal. Like, oh my God, he's dropped the captain. Maybe he feels there's a lack of leadership without him. But yeah, for me, I would have dropped him. Ollie said, hello, mate. How do you become a member? It's on the page. I believe you can't do it if you're on an iPhone. If you're on an Android or a laptop, you should be able to do it. It should say join next to the subscribe button. Otherwise, link is in the description. It may let you do it on an iPhone if you click the link in the description. These crazy things that they have with Apple for some reason. C Deep said Lacazette is the best option for left back as it's his old position and give Pepe a start. Obviously, Saka played left back quite a lot when Unai Emery was in charge and did really well there, if I'm being honest. So we'll have to see, but it'll be interesting. Big up Snake Eyes, who said, yo, Big C watching from Dominican Republic. Big up Big C in the community. Hope you're enjoying your holiday, bro. All right for some in that good weather. Toby said, based on that logic, Saka is not left back because he would also want to get forward. And that could be the point. And that's why I think that would be the reason then maybe that he's going with Granit Xhaka. Because Granit Xhaka will tuck in and become the third centre-back when Cedric bombs on. And that's what I think will happen. He can, I mean, I don't want to jinx anything here, but you would like to think he could get away with Xhaka at left back today. When we play the better opposition, he won't get away with that. And even today, Trossard is a good winger. Up said, in the eyes of Arteta, Laka is that 90+ rated player. Yeah, not quite. The Scum reporting Pepe gone in the summer, 25 million. Wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me. 25 million, I think they'd let him go. Lewis said, Curtis, at least the Pigeons will be safe in the stands. No Thomas Partey today. Scott said, I think Arteta genuinely listens to what the fans are screaming for and then decides to go against the grain. Pees me off. In the famous words of the judge, you dirty... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. K-Bone said, everyone's been a little hard on Tavares. The whole team had a bad game at Palace, not only Nuno. I think it was easy to make him a scapegoat, you know. People always looking to blame somebody. I think the whole team was a disgrace. Kenyon Guna said, I hope we don't be the gift that keeps on giving. Let me tell you something today. If we don't pick up 3 points today, it's a crisis. This is an absolute 100% has to be 3 points. Nothing else. Absolutely nothing else we can afford to do. We have to win. I think we will. But if we don't, It's an absolute meltdown, people. Ish said Pepe scored twice against Brighton last season. I mean, Pepe was out. He's been ill. So, I mean, is he up to scratch? Is he 100%? Is he fit enough to have started? I don't know. I don't know how he is. Would he have started anyway? Let's be honest. He wouldn't have started even if he wasn't. This manager don't like him. Let's just keep it 100. Soul Checker said, Lacquer is not good enough. He hasn't ever had the pace. Lost yards he never had. So his football intelligence is nowhere to be evaluated. Wasim said, the look on Nuno's face on Instagram story. I think Nuno leaves Arsenal this summer. Simple as that. Because you can't. His confidence is finished. And again, he hasn't been treated well, to be honest. Cormac said, the Brighton side are no fools. Trossard, Mopé, Welbeck, Lamptey and Basuma. I mean, interesting that Mopé and Lamptey are on the bench, but they're not. They're a smart team. They don't concede a lot. And they'll be difficult to break down. I mean, I'm looking at here, people. They've only conceded 3 goals, 2 goals more than Arsenal. So they've got one of the best defences, really. So they don't concede. I mean, they've scored 26, which I believe makes them one of the lowest goals. They're the 3rd lowest goal scorers in the Prem. The lowest is Norwich, then it's Burnley, then it's Brighton. So they don't score. But they do have a decent defence. And yeah, I'm sure they'll try and frustrate us and make life difficult. Welbeck out to make a point against Arsenal. Listen, I tell you now, people, anybody that's played at any kind of football level, how do you feel when you play against your former club? For some reason, you're just desperate to make a point. It's as simple as that. And Danny Welbeck will be like no one else. You know, Danny Welbeck liked Arsenal, I'm sure, but he will be up for it today. And he's a problem. He can be a problem. He's aggressive with his running. And when he gets a good chance, you know, he can finish. So we're going to have to be careful. And they got Mopé to come off the bench. Yeah, Snake Eyes. I'll go through the team. We're about 7 minutes from kickoff, people. Unpopular opinion, said Albert. I think Saka can be one of the greatest left backs more than he can be one of the greatest wingers. I mean, you're gonna start all kinds of debate and discussion with comments like that. I have to admit, when he played left back, I actually thought he was really good there before he actually became a winger for us. So I get your point, but I'm not. I think now he's a full blown winger, any now. Assassin said, Curtis, I might get hate for this, but I think we can get a better keeper than Ramsdale. He's young, he could learn, but I'll bring in Onana from Ajax. I get your point. That's not even a hateful comment. That's just always looking at, can the standards be pushed even a further gear higher? I would still say that Ramsdale is a good level below Ederson, Alisson, Mendy. I know Mendy had a big mistake in the week. I do like Ramsdale, but if Ramsdale ended up on the bench at Arsenal, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, you can't have Ramsdale on the bench. There is still another level above Ramsdale, in my opinion. I don't think Onana is going to come because I think Inter have already got an agreement for him. But a year ago, nobody would have been saying Leno should be on the bench when Emi Martinez had gone. So I like Ramsdale because he's got the distribution. I still think he can tidy up certain things in his game. Sometimes I think he plays a little bit with too much emotion. I think he needs to calm down a little bit. But listen, he's done really well for us this season, so I'm sure the club won't be looking for a goalkeeper, if I'm being honest. Sonny, thank you for the super chat. He said, hey, Shaw, big fan, big support from Tampa, Florida. Let's all get free. This is our year. I hope you are right. I'm hoping today is a great day for Arsenal. As I said, people, Manchester United lost 1-0 away at Everton, and Tottenham play Aston Villa later on. We will be doing a watch-along for that from 5:20 this evening after the Arsenal game. We already have Matt Turner. I mean, Matt Turner, is he good enough to be Arsenal's second choice? I don't know. I haven't really seen him. Abhinav said he agrees with that comment. Will Tomiyasu ever be back? We need him back. Apparently 2 weeks. Belair said, missing the stream, so figured it was time to become a member. Big up Big C and the C Unit. Thanks for all of the good times. Hopefully many more to come, people, on the channel. Let's get Arsenal back in Europe. Let's start, winning trophies again, people, and doing what we need to do. Is Ramsdale too emotional at times? A bit like Pickford. That's a good point. very fiery characters, and I think sometimes the best keepers are the calmest characters. MD said, Curtis, do you reckon we need another left back this summer? 100%. Also, what I would say, don't buy a left back that's like 2-3 levels below Kieran Tierney and he's not even going to challenge him. We actually need to buy a left back that can challenge Kieran Tierney for that first spot, you know, because Tavares isn't at that level, and that is the problem. You know, get somebody that can, because like we said, Tierney hasn't played 30 league games for Arsenal in one season, and that's not good enough. He misses too much football. Acoustic said, big up from Scotland, got the Arsenal and Celtic games on. Come on, you Gunners. Come on, bro. We need that 3 points today. How are you feeling today, says Joel? I'm expecting 3 points. I think we will get 3 points. But it won't be easy. If we don't score early, if we're at like half-time 0-0, the pressure will be on. Because as I said, people, Brighton got a very good... Brighton have got a very good defence. You know, they don't concede many. They've only conceded 2 more than us. Gunnar Greg said, see you at half-time, can't watch the 3 PMs, and you at the same time. I understand, bro. I know how it goes, man. I know how it goes. Utabia, Gunnar. Players about to come out on the pitch soon, people. They're on their way out. Has to be 3 points today. And let's see if we can get the 3 points, people. That's all we need today. 3-point collecting is all we need. So let's see what happens. First goal wins, people are saying. Rodney says, big up Curtis C Unit. Great to be reviewing the community. Best wishes from Rodders up there in Blackpool. And hopefully we get the 3 points. Drop points and it's panic time. Oh, bro, more than panic time. Arsenal therapy tomorrow, 2 p.m. before the Man City game if we drop any points today. Let me tell you about that. Daring said 2-1 Big C. We are 3-point collecting. I'm going for a 2-0 win today. Gabriel Hairline has gone mad. That's the stress, man. That's the stress. Martin said that last 5 scares me. Brighton drew a big fat win. That's the thing, innit? They've been terrible. You know, it's like Everton today. They've been awful for the last month or so. But, you know, certain games, teams turn up the volume, turn up the heat. Saravana said today Arteta selecting the attacking team, so need a goal early. I think if we can score early on in this game, that you may see Brighton kind of disappear a little bit. The longer it's 0-0, the more belief Brighton will get. We are a minute from kickoff, people. So give me your score predictions. I want your score predictions. Throw them in the chat. Let me know what you think the score's going to be. I'm going for a 2-0 win for Arsenal. And I do think we'll win today, I got to be honest. So give me your score predictions in the chat. And let me know if you think we're going to win. Kev's going for 2-0. Omar 2-0. And Mohamed El Dedi said 8-2. Carville saying Arteta out. That guy says 2-1. Kamani 3-0. Ollie 2-0. Tammy saying 1-0. Even 1-0 would be nerve-wracking. I can't lie. We need that that cushion, that second. 2-1, I hope. I mean, we should be confident of beating these lot, man. Come on. Surely, even with players missing, we turn these frauds over. Just seeing the Brighton. I think Brighton are playing 5 in midfield as well, or 3-5-2. So it looks like they're playing slightly different. Joseph said 1-0. Stevie says 1-0. Kenneth says 4-0. Dre's going 2-1. And the match is about to get underway, people. As I said, people, some of you may be slightly ahead of me on the stream today. With this being a 3 p.m. kickoff, people. So it is what it is. Bear with me today with the reactions and so on and so forth. So we'll get there. We'll figure it out somehow. Most of you going for 2-0. No therapy, please. Turn these frauds over. We have to. We have to turn them over. Let me get the tracker up. Game is underway, people. Brighton throw. I haven't even got the timer up. What is going on here? Here we go. We're underway. Come on, you Gunners. Come on. Has to be 3 points today. Do you know what? This little tracker below here is actually ahead of me watching the game. So it could be dot-along settings for me, people. I'm only just kicking off. That's kicked off about a minute ago. So, Yeah, I may be watching the game on there, but we move, people. We'll make it work. Basuma audition. Yeah, listen. I mean, they know all about him. They know all about him. I don't think they want him. I don't think they even want him at Arsenal. I've said it time and time again. We can't be doing what we did when we played Everton, who haven't won in ages. Come on, Arsenal. Come on. Got to win this game. It could be dot along settings, Caps. I can't even lie. Could be dot along settings just to keep up with time. I think my stream is about 40 seconds behind. I'm trying to find a different one. I've got one on the TV, one on the phone. So let's see if we can get a closer one. Also, we play at 3 p.m. next week as well. That's the worst thing, Southampton. So we're going to have this same foolishness next week. I've got another stream up here. So let's see if this one gets any closer. Xhaka is at left back. Even Twitch is ahead of YouTube. I didn't know that. So yeah, I seen somebody said that the other day, but I thought they were bantering. They said it's a few seconds in front, which is interesting. Let me look for another one. I got to catch up with this, people. I can't be this far behind. You look, it'll be half time. I'll just be kicking off at this rate. Let me try and find another one. See if I can get one a bit closer. It is what it is, people. It's the pain of the 3 p.m.s, I'm afraid. It's the pain of the 3 p.m.s. I got two of them up at once. If anyone's got a good one, pop it in the chat. If anyone's got a good one, let the people know. Everyone's going through the same pain. I've got one on, but it's just not up to date with the lives. Hey, 1,600 of you in the chat. Absolutely amazing support. Make sure you like the video, follow on Twitch, all of the good stuff, people. We just hit 1,000 followers on Twitch, so I really appreciate that. Need a fire stick. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, Omar. I know Omar gets it. Always gets it live and stuff. So you'll let us know. You'll let us know, people. Like I said, worst case scenario, this down here will tell you the score a bit quicker than where we are. We'll fight our way through it. Big up for the 1K. Yeah, man. Big up, people. Big up, man. 1K on a platform that we've only just started on. Not really even put anything out on there yet. So appreciate that. People saying it's on Peacock in America, is it? So I don't know if we can get that. We'll try. We'll try. Let's have a look. America, where we at? We make it work, people. We'll find it. What's it called? Peacock. See if this one's a bit more up to date. See if we can find a quicker one. Still 0-0 at the moment. Still 0-0 at the moment, people. No fake scores in the chat either, people. No fake scores. Being Sport 1, all right. There we go, people. There we go. Still 0-0. Don't worry. Yeah, no fake scores, people. You can't be doing that. I've got the score updates up as well, though, as the game. So I know, people. I know. There you go. There's links in the chat. There's links in the chat. There's a few of them. Throw into Arsenal. Yeah, it's dot along settings. Mine's about 40 seconds behind this. I'm trying to find this American one you're all telling me about. What's it called? Peacock. Let me see if I can find this one. It's painful, the 3 o'clocks, man. Let's go beIN Sports. I can't find that one. Where's beIN? Right, there we go. Arsenal on the attack. Dot along settings, people. Right, this one might be better. What's this one? This one's about 20 seconds behind, I think. We'll just work with this one, I think. 20. About 20 seconds behind. Yeah, we'll work with this one. What's this on? 4 minutes. Oh, no, this one's decent. This one might even be ahead. Right, I got a decent one here, people. beIN Sports 9 I've got. I'm at 4 minutes 53. I could be right up to date now. Martinelli, yep, corner to Arsenal. Yeah, I think I've caught up a little bit there. I'll take that. Take that. I think we've caught up a little bit. Yeah, I need to be careful talking about it. But hey, who is your favourite Arsenal player of all time? Thierry Henry, my friend, and only Thierry Henry. Has to be Thierry. He's always been my favourite. Right, he was probably my initial one, and then Anelka, then Bergkamp, and then, we just kept going. Corner to Arsenal. Man saying I'm still a minute behind. Oh, wow. Well, we move, people. We move. Timo almost scored for Chelsea. Yeah, give me other score updates. And like you said, people, Xhaka is at left back. Sambi in the middle. Looks like Odegaard's dropping deep with him, though. And kind of dropping into midfield. Yo, yeah, me and Thierry didn't get off to the best of starts. But it's how we end, people. It's how we ended. Don't worry about the start. It's how we ended. Would you sell Tierney if Real come knocking? Who would you replace him with? See, the problem is I wouldn't want to sell Tierney because Tierney to me is a very good left back. And he's not easy to replace. The problem you've got, you don't get 30 games a season out of him. I wouldn't sell Tierney. I wouldn't. I just think sell Tavares or loan Tavares and get somebody better, you know. If Welbeck scores, you got to shut the stream down. If Welbeck scores the winner, then it's getting locked off. We lock it off. But yeah, for me, Tavares. But if Tierney continues to be injured, you can't keep going along with him. He doesn't play enough games. He just doesn't. Does not play enough games. Tyreek Mitchell, I like him. I thought we should have got him instead of Tavares, I got to be honest. Chelsea have scored, says Jamar. I actually could do with getting a graphic on the screen so we get the score updates. That would be decent, actually. I'll try and get that sorted. Chelsea have scored. Apparently, who scored for them? Marcus Alonso. They're beating Southampton. They're going to be difficult to catch. Zinchenko for left back. Don't think you get away with Zinchenko in a team that's not as good at left back. I think it works at Man City. He's basically a centre mid playing left back, but they're great on the ball. We're not. That's the problem. Brighton have the ball, people. That Cucurella is decent. Danny Welbeck as well, man. Do not concede to him. Man said Davis. He ain't going to leave Bayern, though, is he? He ain't going to leave Bayern to come and play for us. Jonathan said I would buy Grimaldo and Gea to put the pressure on Tierney. Why isn't Laka being dropped yet? Hey, apparently he's doing phenomenal things. Not scoring, but apparently he's doing phenomenal things according to the manager. So, no, he won't drop him. Coach, do you want City or Liverpool to win the Prem? I'm 50-50 on this. I'll tell you why. On one hand, if Man City win it, it doesn't bother me because there's hardly any Man City fans around. So you can just brush that one off. Who cares? The richest club won the league. But I've got a bet on Liverpool to win the title. So do I want a holiday paid for, or would I rather not have the banter of Liverpool fans saying they won it? Hey, must be the money. Nah, listen. Do you know what? I think Liverpool are going to beat Man City tomorrow. I think Liverpool are going to beat them. I'm going to be totally honest. I think they've got more aggression. They've got more. I don't know. I just think they're going to beat City. I don't know why. They've got so much depth now. You know, you can play Firmino, Mane, and Salah, and you can bring on Jota and Luis Diaz. Is ridiculous. I think they're going to win. Holiday paid for, let them banter you in the sun. I'm telling you, yeah, man will be in Barbados getting bantered. I'll take it. But yeah, I think Liverpool are going to beat City tomorrow. Zane said Mason Mount had a trim Curtis look on it on Twitter, made him look like he's from boarding school. Well, he spent half the game the other day, didn't he? Just, brushing his hair against Real Madrid. So, yeah, I'm not surprised. Rule said respect, bro. Warren said 2-1 to Liverpool. Yeah, I think Liverpool are going to win tomorrow. Be a good game. Mitchell said I would get Tagliafico from Ajax on the cheap. We've started atrocious. We're not keeping the ball well. And Brighton actually look like they've got a threat. And the worst thing is, they've still got... Look at that, man. What's going on? Starting slow, man. We don't look convincing at all. We'll be nervous. And the thing is now, what you got to think... Our midfield a week ago, not even a week ago, 5 days ago, was Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka. All of a sudden, you've taken both of them two out of the midfield. Now, I don't rate Granit Xhaka as much as the next man, but within this team, he is important next to Partey. Now, Partey could be out for the season. That's our best midfielder. Granit Xhaka is at left back. So our midfield's probably disjointed, So yeah, it's a tricky one. Xhaka at left back, I'm done. Bluey said it's a game I just can't predict. To be honest, if we show it, we can beat anybody, but Liverpool can play crap and be clinical. It's going to be a great game. If Man City win tomorrow, I think they've won the title. If I'm being honest, I think Man City win tomorrow, I think they're champions because that puts them 4 points clear with a reasonable run. I can't see Liverpool making up 4 points on City, and they've also got a tougher run. So even if Liverpool win, I don't think the title's over because they'd be 2 points clear with a harder run. So I think if City win, title's done. So it's going to be an interesting game. 11 minutes in, I've not seen a single good play. They're really sloppy. We look a little bit nervous. Let's be real. We took a beat down on Monday. That wasn't a regular defeat. Like, we got battered. And sometimes when you've been battered, you're a little bit fragile in the next game. What you really need is to score early, give yourself that confidence boost, and then you can maybe take advantage. We haven't done that. Xhaka is important. Xhaka, you're a disgrace, Curtis Shaw. Listen, he's not important to me. I got to be honest, I would have sold him last year. But within the context of what we got, Thomas Partey injured. Granit Xhaka probably then becomes our best midfielder. That's not my fault, but that's just the reality of where we are. And the man's playing at left back against Trossard. If I'm Trossard today, I am running at that guy all game. All game. He's 9 to 5 to get booked today, people. Granit Xhaka. Let's see if we can hold it down and not get booked. Looks like a pre-season game. Lacking intensity a little bit, I would say. We're playing free at the back. Xhaka drops to left back when we need to revert to shape. It's an interesting one. You know, I can't help this feeling that I've got in me at the moment as an Arsenal fan that January has just hurt us so much. You know, we shouldn't be in a position where Granit Xhaka's playing at left back, you know. We should have been able to deal with this. HK said, this is where your watch-alongs are good, Curtis. When you're not streaming, go no sound, better than the commentary. Yeah, we're trying, man. We're trying. Like I said, my stream might be 20, 30 seconds behind some of you today, people. Sonny said he's got a $5 on Xhaka to be carded. It's easy win, that, I think. Trossard ain't playing on Xhaka's side. Oh, is he on the left? Silly behaviour, mate. You should have gone right up against him. And just kept running at him. He's playing left wing. Maybe they think Cedric's going to push high and he'll get space in behind him. Sambi in midfield. The one thing I'd say with Sambi, not the strongest. And physically there. And I always say, this is one thing. The last time I saw Sambi start, which I didn't like. When centre-backs have got the ball, he doesn't show for it enough. And look, that's what a lot of you are referring to there. Look, gets bullied by Danny Welbeck. Loses the ball. Not good enough. Got to be quicker. This is the Premier League, bro. This ain't, you know, the Belgian league. You ain't going to get that extra second to play. 14 minutes gone. Update from the man who has the game on TV. Get it done. Listen, I've got it on, Omar, but I'm just a bit behind, you know. Bambi Lakonga. Thinking he's got all the time in the world. Wale Fitness, I'm Mr. Positive, but honestly, I think top 4 is gone. It pains me to say it, but I think for us to get top 4 would be a miracle. You know, I don't see, if I'm being honest, how we go to Tottenham, Chelsea, West Ham, Manchester United at home. How do we beat those teams with Lacazette 16 games without a goal, Kieran Tierney out all season, Thomas Partey out for 4 weeks? You know, I don't know if we've got enough ammunition to beat those teams, you know. But listen, we just got to keep going. Let's hope we win today. Tottenham drop points. That gets us up into 4th. Southampton next week, winnable. Then the difficult run begins. Hopefully, at least Tomiyasu would be back by then. But I just think he's got to play Martinelli up front. Reem said Bambi needs to stick to 2-touch. HMT said Partey has been giving Bambi them Indomie noodles. Man, he needs some power, man. He needs some strength. Footy Chat said 14 minutes gone. I'm not seeing this pattern of play the fans are talking about. Sal said United are crap. You'll beat them. I slowly said we fizzled out. Any good fortune will be on the part of the other sides playing badly. 4th is now a dream. We're just light in attack, aren't we? Dre said we are horrible. We can't string 2 passes together in succession. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. Martinelli can play in the 10. I would play him up front. Jamal said 2-0 to Chelsea. Who scored for Chelsea, people? It's not showing on Mason Mount. He's had the haircut. He's not flicking his hair all over the place today. So maybe that's why he's playing so well. I mean, the only good thing, we play Southampton away next week. So hopefully they've downed tools as well. And they're on the beach. Because I thought Chelsea might have struggled a little bit against them after getting battered in the week. But Chelsea lead Southampton 2-0 away from home as well. BF said, more positivity, lads. We can do this. Tavares ain't good enough. Our defence was so shaky on Monday because they do not trust him. He hides from the ball. Not a good enough backup, but come on, you Gunners. Shouldn't have been signed. Shouldn't have been scouted, you know. We know Tierney was injury prone. So why buy a left back that you don't trust, that can't defend? Ian said, Curtis, wake me up when this game starts. Bro, I'm getting a cushion out soon and a quilt. I'll be asleep soon as well. A turtle is faster than Arsenal. Oh, my days. We'll get there. We're just going through the gears. Stadium seems quiet. This is why I don't go to a lot of these games, people. I got to be honest. This is why I don't go. The fans will be there today. They'll be flat about the Palace game. But it's a nice day today. I would have expected it to be sold out and everyone, you know, can't wait to go. This football is drier than his mouth at Ramadan. Oh, my days. Reem said, we didn't defend as a unit against Palace. Tavares exposed, but we did nothing as a team. I just think, listen, Tavares wasn't good, but it's too easy to say we defended badly because of Tavares. You know, I'm seeing Gabriel slide in for a pass that isn't even there. I'm seeing Ben White ball watching when the ball's being headed over his head. You know, Cedric was the best of our defence, but still was getting cooked by Zaha. So I think Tavares struggled and was poor. Maybe he's not good enough, but that's not his fault. You know, I always say no player picks themselves. No player says, yeah, come and sign me. You've got to go and watch him, think he's good, read the reports, watch the games and decide he's good enough. Arsenal picked Tavares and then we're saying he's not good enough. That's got to go down to the management and Edu. Reem said, yeah, we was poor. Gallagher ran the game with his intensity. We couldn't get near him. The first 2 goals were purely on Tavares. I disagree with that. I disagree with that completely. When you say purely on Tavares, that's the word that I take out. First goal, Ben White gives away a free kick for no reason, right? Tavares ducks out of the header. 100% you can blame him. Then Ben White is ball watching when the header goes across. So that's got to be Ben White and Tavares. Second goal, Lacazette bottles the challenge. Gabriel tries to slide and win the ball, misses the ball, and Nuno Tavares doesn't track his runner. He's a part of both goals, but you can't say they're purely on Tavares because Gabriel and Ben White and Lacazette all played a part in those 2 goals. So I get you. He definitely had a part to play in both, but you can't say they're purely his mistakes, you know. Buenazera said 100% disagree. White and Gabriel were to blame as well. Curtis says, Bambi Lakonga after Sambi scores. I've always rated him the most shameless man on planet Earth. I don't even deny it, kind of. I don't even deny it. This is dreadful, says Knuckles. It's a terrible game. No wonder Sky didn't pick this. They said, leave that rubbish at 3 o'clock, mate. We ain't putting this on TV. We've started this game very slow, you know. They need to come out the traps flying. We just lost 3-0. Team needs to see a performance. Fans need to see a performance. This game makes me nervous because it gives me them vibes of Burnley at home, where we're flat, where we're not moving the ball, where the other team are frustrating us. They're time wasting a little bit. Every time it goes out for a throw, they take a long time to take the throw. They get a free kick. They're rolling around the floor. These are the games, people. I mean, that's crazy. The guy actually dived in for a challenge on Martinelli and injured himself. Would I take Alex Telles from Man United? Yeah, I would take him. Because he's good enough to be, first of all, an able deputy, but could also probably challenge Kieran Tierney as well. He used to be a FIFA legend, by the way, Alex Telles, Team of the Season card. Bapatunde, thank you for the super chat, bro. He said, big up Big C. This midfield is a mess. Xhaka needs to come back to midfield. Did you ever think you'd be typing them words in your entire life? Xhaka needs to come back to midfield. That is what we call desperation. And that's the reality of where we are. Tavares needs to come in ASAP. They are playing without purpose. And we just look a little bit flat. I think Monday would have took a lot out of us. And on top of that, the injuries as well, you know. The players are probably a bit down. Brighton are on the attack, people. And I think we're going to clear it here. This is worse than an MLS game. Big up Alfred. Yo, listen, today is about result, not performance, I'm afraid. You know, we might be half asleep, but if we win 1-0, we'll take it. Chelsea lead 3-0 at Southampton. You know what'll happen next week, don't you? They'll turn into world beaters when we go there. Chelsea 3, Southampton 0. In fact, it's at Southampton. I mean, Timo Werner scored. Jesus. It's all going off, people. 3-0 to Chelsea. Apparently, Leeds are winning. Leeds winning 1-0 at Watford. Rafinha with the goal. Southampton are done. I mean, you say that, Dre. Wait until we go there next week. They'll be saying, hold my beer, Arsenal. Yeah, Southampton are done. Hold my beer. We'll go there. We'll be 2-0 down. James Ward-Prowse, free kick. Buenos Aires Guna said, I'm on the whiskey. This is going to be a long game. Listen, all I'm saying, people, do not mess this game up, man. Man United have dropped points. Spurs have got a tough game. Just win the game. That's it. I don't care. 2,000 of you in the chat, people. Thank you very much for your support. Great support. Really appreciate it. Lick down the like button. Follow me on Twitch. Big up everyone who's watching on Twitch as well. We've just gone past 1,000 on there, which is brilliant. We've only been on there about 4 days. And, yeah, this is a terrible game. Watch Man U lose, Tottenham drop, and then we... Can you imagine if we drew this game and then Tottenham drop points as well? I mean, we have to win. Ryan said if Lokonga and Tavares were signed by Emery, they'd be gone now. I would say that Lokonga has got potential. I think he's a long way off what we need. I don't think he's close to being a first-team regular at Arsenal, and that worries me. Because, like I said, people, you can't have your players and then the drop is like that. Lokonga is nowhere near Thomas Partey. You know, Granit Xhaka is not great, but at least next to Partey looks comfortable. He knows what he's doing. I think Sambi's a long way off it. Sambi possibly needs a loan move, if I'm being totally honest. He doesn't look ready for the Premier League at the moment. Certainly not the top-level Prem. And Nuno doesn't. And Nuno doesn't either. So... the drop is too big, and this is the problem with Arsenal's squad. The squad needs some serious depth pumping into it in the summer. False Manager said Bambi is literally hiding behind the striker, cutting off his own centre-back passing. Like, he don't want the ball. He's got to a point... Oh, Saka and Smith-Rowe. Saka, they're getting in each other's way. We're on the attack, people. They're getting in each other's way, man. We're just lacking cohesion at the moment. We're still on the attack. Our race looks done. Squad's too thin and it's caught up to us. That's the problem. You know, and this is what baffled me with Mikel Arteta's press conference when he was saying, you know, this hasn't happened most of the season. It was like, bro, you can't rely on 12, 13 players to get you in the top 4. You lose 2 or 3, you're down to the bare bones, and that's what's happened now. FHA said Lokonga is not Premier League quality. So at the moment, he's not Arsenal quality. Starting lineup. Maybe squad player, maybe in 2 or 3 years, maybe 4th, 5th choice. He can't be one injury away from starting, you know. That's the problem. At the moment, he's not good enough. Fraser said, by the way, Curtis, the World Cup, US versus England, does that make us rivals? I don't even get too caught up in England playing in tournaments, bro. I got to be honest with you, for a number of different reasons. But, nah, man, I'm more likely to be watching Jamaica in the Gold Cup, mate, if I'm being honest. Nah, listen, when the World Cup starts, I will get behind England, but, yeah, I'm way more of an Arsenal fan than I am international. Snake Eye said, this is on Arteta and Edu. It didn't even let me click on that. I don't know what's going on. Simon said, wow, thank God other people feel the same way as me watching this. People say things like, it's a one-off. Oh, it was a one-off at Palace. No, that happened because we weren't prepared, And Arsenal have just hit the post, people. Gabriel, first decent chance of the game. Was that the post or the crossbar? It was a free kick to Arsenal. They took it short. To be fair, I think he have scored there. They take the free kick quickly. Good cross in by Saka to the back post. And Gabriel hits the outside of the post. No, man's had the short trim to save the hairline. Good play there. He was onside as well. I think he should score that, Am I being harsh here, people? I think he should score that. Nah, I don't know. The header's not great. It almost hits the side netting. Dan the man said, I was Arteta out. Fully support Arteta now. January was a major disappointment, yes, but still rebuilt this team with nice players. Proper rebuild. Dan, do you know what, yeah? I'm going to be totally honest here. I'm not a fan of Arteta, right? And you know that. Everyone who watches this channel knows I'm not a fan of Arteta. But I wouldn't consider myself Arteta out. I wouldn't put those words to myself. I want the best for Arsenal. I'm Arsenal in. If Arteta gets top 4, cool, we go Arteta. If he doesn't get top 4, I think we failed. Because I think this season's easier than next season. Look at the state of Man United today. They're all over the place. Do you think they're going to look like that next year when Ten Hag comes in and spends 170 million? And Spurs, if they get top 4 and Conte spends 100 million. So I'm not even Arteta out. I just want Arteta to do better. And if he can't do better, then I think you should replace him. And I don't think that's wrong. We're Arsenal Football Club. So people go, oh, you Arteta in or out? I just want the best for Arsenal. So I think he needs to deliver. You say proper rebuild, but there has to be success with a rebuild. And he's in his 3rd season. And to me, success would look like top 4. But appreciate your super chat, Dan. Alfred said El Neni should be starting. Our front three should be Saka, Pepe and Martinelli. 100%. Oh, my days. Don't. Don't you dare. We're losing. We're losing 1-0. I'm going to have absolute head loss. I'm only just seeing the goal now. Oh, my days. Where's the defence? They've got 5 players in the box. Oh, my days. I'm telling you now. Proper rebuild, Dan. Proper rebuild. That's what you just told me. We're losing to the team that can't buy a victory, people. They've been on the beach for the last 4 weeks. They come to Arsenal and all of a sudden, they're balling. They get the ball in defence, ball over the top. Where's our left back? Oh, guess what? He ain't a left back, so he's 20 yards too high up the pitch. Gabriel gets pulled out. Where's our midfield? Guess what? We don't have a midfield because we got 2 number 8s who aren't tracking back. If we lose this game, we're a disgrace. Where's the midfield? Where's the midfield? Trossard. Said it before the game, good player. Penalty spot, unmarked. Look at Smith Rowe. Where's Odegaard? Where's Sambi Lokonga? Shocking. Shocking. This is not acceptable, people. I'm telling you now, it ain't good enough. Look at the shape. We're a mess. 2 injuries and the team's all over the place. Disgraceful defending. Unmarked on the penalty spot. Oh, my days. Honestly, people, I'm telling you now, this season's, if we don't win this game somehow today, this season's an absolute write-off. It's a write-off, people, I'm telling you. In the week, the Unai Emery beats Bayern Munich. We're losing at home to Brighton. I mean, I'm sorry. If we lose today, people are going to have to unfollow me on Twitter because the meltdown will be like no other. I cannot. The Tottenham game against Villa, that watch-along will be cancelled. They're the most out-of-form team in the league with Norwich. and we're 1-0 down at home against them. I predicted a 2-0 win. I believe Arsenal players, they must not have passports because they don't want to travel. They don't want to go in Europe. Man said therapy on Monday. I can't wait till Monday. Tomorrow afternoon, bro. Chelsea are winning 4-0. Chelsea are winning 4-0 at Southampton. You know what'll happen when we go to Southampton next week, don't you, people? They'll look like world beaters, Kai Havertz. They're beating Southampton 4-0. Arsenal Santa Claus arrives again. Couldn't have said it better myself. Alfred said again, El Neni does the simple things at least. If we're at a stage as a football club where we need Mohamed El Neni on the pitch, then people in our club need to look in the mirror. Your Edus and your Artetas. People saying pray for Europa League. 8th is still on. Bro, you're right. We carry on like this, we won't even get Europa. We'll be in the Conference League playing against Weatherspoons on a park. If we lose this game, mate, I'm telling you, I'm done. Forget all of it. Forget the lot. Sambi don't want the ball. It's a hot potato, mate. It's a hot potato. He's not about that life. Dre said, well, we're in red and white, so we might as well be Santa Bomber Clark Claus. El Neni will not do anything. We are awful. This is why the managers don't fall out with half their team. We could really do with Guendouzi, Aubameyang and Torreira. Say no more, bro. Don't. You know what? I'm not sure people are... I'm not sure our fan base, some of our fan base can deal with that. Harsh truth, mate. Real realities. I always said I'd prefer a harsh truth than a soft lie, people. A lot of people are pretending we're better than we are. Me, Jacob said, I agree with you, Big C. We don't win this game, I'm done for the season. Champions League is over if we don't win this game. I'm not even just saying a defeat, a draw. It's done. It's done. We have to win this game. This is ridiculous, people. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. This is Brighton. They just drew 0-0 to Norwich. They just drew 0-0 to Norwich. And... I mean, who we got on the bench? Get Pepe on at half-time. Is Lacazette on the pitch? Is Lacazette on the pitch, people? Like, I'm being serious. Like, we're going to have to get a Where's Wally out and put Lacazette's head on it because I can't find this guy. I haven't seen him. Granit Xhaka's shooting from 35 yards. Oh, and guess what? On that first goal, our left-back, Granit Xhaka, was 20 yards too high up the pitch. And then Gabriel gets pulled out and the ball gets crossed in and our midfield's non-existent. We got 3 in midfield, but none of them are there. Can somebody tell me where Sambi Lokonga is on this pitch? Yeah? Belgian international. Look at Lacazette. He does phenomenal things. That's what the manager said yesterday in the press conference. He does phenomenal things for this club. What does he do that's phenomenal? What does Lacazette do that is phenomenal? Who did that song, by the way? Who was that? Was that LL Cool J? Something like a phenomenon. Something like a phenomenon. I'm sure that was LL Cool J. I mean, Lacazette, they're showing you the goal again. I've never seen defending like it in my life. Wow. LL Cool Lacazette, mate. Something like a phenomenon. That's what they say. Apparently, I've missed super chats, people. Apologies. I'm all over the place. My head's gone right now. My head's gone. Dean said, Curtis, why do we even want Champions League? We will get absolutely smashed in the big boys league. Listen, you hope Champions League could be the stepping stone. We get money. We attract better players. We bin some players. And we improve. Have we got a chance of winning it? No, not a chance. Basuma's been booked, yellow card. Hopefully he gets sent off. Saka's rolling around injured. That's you, Basuma, mate. You're never signing for it. Anyone, if I missed a super chat, apologies. Put the comment in again as a normal comment and I'll read it out. I'm sorry, my head's gone. I can't even lie, people. My head's gone. We're losing to Bournemouth. Bournemouth, Brighton, one of them beaches. Ibiza. I don't know who we're losing to. Marbella, Barbados, Bahamas. LL Cool J settings, people. Something like a phenomenon. Wow, people, wow. Arsenal in the Champions League will be a free hit. Every week will be a free hit. Lacazette, the new R9, phenomenon to phenomenal. There has to be a health warning to support Arsenal. If you walk in a shop and you buy an Arsenal shirt, you're at the desk and you're trying to buy it, they should ask for details like, listen, are you 18? Are you sure there's no health issues? Because we can't sell you this unless you can prove to us that you're strong enough to deal with this. We need health warnings. We don't deserve this. Thierry Henry, you've stitched us all up. You made us all love Arsenal watching great football, and now we got to suffer watching this dross. Nearly 3 years to create this. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Honestly, today's too much. Losing at Palace, getting bullied, I can't accept that, but, you know, I had to take it. But this, Brighton. Shaw said, Lacquer invisible. Put Pepe up front. You don't even trust Pepe, mate. You don't even like him. I'm going to lose my mind, said Ibski. We are absolutely shocking. Chelsea 4-0 up at Southampton in the first half. We're losing to Brighton Pebble Beach at home. They don't even have sand on their beach. People, anyone abroad, or if you don't know, right, Brighton is a beach spot in the UK. The beach doesn't even have sand on it. It's got stones and pebbles all over it. It's a horrible beach. We're losing to a bunch of pebbles, mate. We're losing to some pebbles. You know, like pebbles in the Flintstones. Like, we're mad. Apparently he's turned around our defence, though. He's turned around our whole defence, apparently. He's changed the culture. Remember that one? That's another good one they love. He's changed the culture of the football club. You're damn right he's changed the culture. He stopped us being able to get any French players ever again. That's one part of the culture he stopped. Wenger took 20 years to build that. I cannot believe what I'm watching. Shot blocked there and they win the ball back. It's the pebbles, Curtis. We're losing to a bunch of pebbles. I mean, apparently we signed their best defender for 50 million. Even though their whole fan base was saying Lewis Dunk is better. Lacazette, honestly, I'm being serious right now, right? Lacazette, I wouldn't be surprised if Lacazette doesn't score a goal this season. I just wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't score another goal. He's not even trying to score. All of our players on loan are winning players of the month consistently, and we can't field a basic back four with a midfielder. You've got William Saliba, French international. Lucas Torreira, just won player of the month. You've got Matteo Guendouzi, French international. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, about to be top goal scorer for Barcelona. But none of these guys are good enough to play for Arsenal. None of them. They're all rubbish. Get rid of all of them. No, Guendouzi, you got a bit of an attitude. Get him away from me. I can't cope with his attitude. Even though he's a young player who had hunger, who had fight, who had talent, who's in the French squad that we don't have one player in because our French players like Lacazette aren't nowhere near good enough. Oh, get Guendouzi away from me. His attitude's too bad. I can't cope with it. How can I possibly deal with a youngster with a bit of attitude? Because he's 19 and he's probably rich and he's in the Prem and his ego's got a bit big. Just calm him down a little bit. He's a talent. William Saliba, I'll tell you what, I'll loan him out and I'll give Rob Holding a 4-year contract. Let's see how that goes. Send him to Turkey and get a hair transplant. That'll help him, won't it? The new hair will turn him into a good defender. You know, that'll sort him out. A bunch of hair on top of his head. Oh, yeah. Let's stick with Lacazette. The guy's got 4 goals this season. 2 of them are penalties. Yeah, he'll fire us to top 4 with his 4 goals this season. How's that going to work? We'll give Aubameyang away and not sign anyone. That's what we'll do. That'll sort us right out, that will. Head loss. They need to win this game. I'm telling you, they need to win this game. There ain't no excuses. There's no excuses. I don't care if they're playing well. No, another yellow card for them. Shaw said, I will tear Lacazette's contract right now. I don't care. At this point, I'd rather have Nicholas Bentner up front. I'd rather have Nicholas Bentner up front than Lacazette. At least Bentner tried to score. He probably missed from 3 yards out, but at least he'd try. We have to score the next goal. We have to. Or, yeah, we need a red card for them or something. I'm telling you now, people. This is an absolute shambles. Sambi Lokonga in midfield. You don't want the ball. You don't want the ball. Now ESR's down. Yeah, Shamak. I'd rather have Shamak up front than this guy. Yeah, Eddie will come on. He'll save us. Sherman Klump's on his way. ESR's injured now. It's all mad. It's all mad, people. ESR injured. The calves are out. He's mashed up. Oh, my days. And yeah, Chelsea are winning 4-0 at Southampton. We'll go Southampton next week. They'll look like prime Real Madrid. Just win this game, please. Like I said, people, if we don't win this, I will not be doing that Tottenham Villa watch along. I'm sorry, that gets deleted straight away. I will not be watching football the rest of the week. Don't worry. Nketiah's warming up, people. Eddie's on the way. Help is on the way. Eddie Nketiah's on his way. I mean, what does Arteta's having a conversation with Lacazette here? What does he say to him? Brethren, like, are you ever going to score a goal for me here? We're paying you 180 grand a week. We're paying you £180,000 a week. What the hell are you doing? Alfred said, I'd rather have Eddie up front. Lacaz's just wasting space. Oh, Matt Canav said, I'm making a promise right now. If we get top 4, I'm buying a retro Arteta shirt and wear it to vacation. I'll also frame my team. Listen, whatever you need me to do, people. You need me to go into that armory and clear it out. I'll do it. You need Arteta on the green screen. I'll do it. But get in the damn top 4. Because I'll tell you something, mate. If you don't get in the top 4, then it ain't going to be none of that. They're bringing out more training kits than they are new signings. This is a shambles. These are the games in the run that we were actually pinpointing and going, right, Palace, we can beat Palace. Brighton at home, yeah, we'll definitely beat them. Next week, Southampton, yeah, I think we can go Southampton and win. Oh, then the tricky ones turn up. Chelsea, West Ham, and Man United. We're already dropping points in the easy section of the run. So how the hell are we going to go and beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge with Lacazette up front against Thiago Silva? How are we going to beat West Ham? Antonio will just bully us. It's crazy. What the hell is going on? Apparently we signed their best centre-back for £50 million. This is absolutely mad. Look, they're on us again. They're on us again. Look, Welbeck. Look, he's doing all sorts. No strength. Look, everyone. Look at Sambi Lokonga. You're a joke. You're not a footballer. Put it just wide. Oh, my days, people. Please, I need explanations, man. People told me we had a good summer window. Sambi's not ready, man. Sambi isn't ready, bruv. Sambi isn't ready, bruv. He's not ready for this. He's out of his depth. He's out of his depth, people. I'm telling you, he's out of his depth. He's not ready for the Prem. The Prem's different. The Prem's different. Let me tell you. Man like Basuma just savage him, bruv. He's not ready for these games. Chris said, the moment when you realise you're excited to see Eddie warming up, the club is killing me. Bro, I used to go mad when I saw Eddie warming up. I'm almost excited when I see him warm up now. That's how bad we are. That's how bad we are. Eddie's warming up. I'm like, get him on. Just get Lacazette off. Get anybody off. If you show me a greyhound dog coming on for Lacazette, I'd be excited. Just because he'd run. That's all I need right now. The levels are on the floor. Corey said, at this point, Curtis, we know how the rest of the season's going to go. I can't even be mad because it's the same script, just different characters. Listen, you got to January in a great position. The squad was stretched. Xhaka was injured, right? We had 3 players at AFCON. In fact, was it 4? El Neni, Pepe, Aubameyang, Partey. 4 players at AFCON, and we didn't buy anyone. We didn't buy 1 player. And then we sold 6 players. How was it ever going to work? How is it ever going to work? I'm convinced that if he reduces the wage bill enough, it gives him more time. He go, listen, we finished 6th, but look, I've reduced that wage bill by half. And they love it. Jake said, trying ain't good enough, no sympathy. Listen, let me try and calm down. I'm struggling to calm down, but let me try and calm down. We can still win this. We've just got to find a way of creating. Brighton are nothing special. They're putting bodies behind the ball now. We've got to get a bit more intelligent in the attack. Like, please. I can't cope with this. I'm serious. It's been a rough week for us, man. We've lost it. We got battered by Palace. 2 of our best players injured. Yes, come on. People are saying it's 1-1. Is it a goal, people? Yes, come on, 1-1. 1-1. I'm watching on the dot along, people. Look, I'm watching down there. I'm not even watching up there. People, tell me who scored. Gabriel Martinelli. Yes. I haven't even seen the goal yet, people. This is a tough stream, but we're back. I'm going to see the goal now. Arsenal have equalised. Martinelli with the goal. Ball was whipped in, up in the air, headed back across, tapping from a yard out. Woo! Gabby! Right on half time. Desperately needed that. Come on. Desperately needed that, people. Come on, man. And that's why you shouldn't have benched him on Monday. That's why you should have started, people. Big up everyone for keeping me updated in the comments, man. It's dot along settings for me, people. Big CEO watching the same game in the UK as in Florida. This is perfect. Hey, we're back, though. We're back. Don't. People, don't do this to me. Don't. I'm 20 seconds behind. Don't. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. Don't. I've tweeted things out and everything. Please. Is he off? This man on the goal line. He's onside, man. Come on. Is it offside, people? Honestly, let me know. Has it been ruled out? My head's gone. If I've just started tweeting smoke. Please don't. He's onside, isn't he? He looks like he's in line with Gabriel. Is it a goal, people? People, tell me if it's a goal. That's onside. He's in line with the keeper. Is he in line with the other defender? Is it off? Please don't. People, tell me. You're 20 seconds ahead of me. Do I need to delete tweets? This will just sum our day up. Why are they replaying it about 20 times? This ain't going well, is it? Sambi is bad. Offside. Some of you saying onside. Some are saying off. Talk to me, people. On, off. We're on, we're off. We're in, we're out. You shake it all about. Onside. Yes. Come on. Goal given. It's not a clear and obvious error, man. Let that run, Bridging. Yes. Martinelli straight from the favelas. Brazilian international. That's why he should have started on Monday, Taras. Let the man play, people. Yeah, they're pulling out chunky lines and all sorts. Let that goal run, man. We're desperate for that. People are saying it looks off. What, have they still not decided? People saying on. I've put the goal. I've updated it. It's a goal. We're good, man. We're Gucci gang, people. We're good, man. The trolls are trying to do me. It's a goal, bruv. Let that run. 1-1. Martinelli business. It's not a clear and obvious error. What kind of foolishness they're looking at there, man? Let that run, people. We'll take it by any means necessary. By any means, people. Yo, have you ever seen VAR look at a goal as many times as that? When it's Arsenal, they just quickly go through that. Listen, you can't tell whether he's offside or not, so you can't give it offside. It's not a clear and obvious error. Yeah, so you can't. I've looked at the replay. It's not obvious. Yeah, you can pull out all the lines you want. Chunky ones, thin ones. It's not obvious whether he's offside or not. So give the damn goal. Give off. Look at what kind of zoom in are you doing here, Brethren? What kind of zooming in they're doing? Please, please. People telling me it's off. Please, man, don't. Don't. They've replayed it 27 million times. Don't. It's been disallowed, hasn't it? Goal overturned. I'm done. Oh, my days. And I need a break from Arsenal. I need a holiday. I can't watch Arsenal no more, man. I'm done. I'm done with this club, man. I'm sorry. I don't know how... This is painful. This supporting Arsenal should come with a health warning. I'm telling you, this is ridiculous. We're still losing. I've had enough, you know. And I've had enough of supporting this club, man. I've had enough. Like, I need health insurance. I can't watch this no more. We've stunk out. I mean, he's writing on a piece of paper. What the hell is he writing? What is Arteta writing on the piece of paper? Man said you're only singing when you're winning. Chelsea winning 4-0. We're losing 1-0. I'm done. I've had enough. They reviewed that for 4 minutes. It's not a clear and obvious one. It's just not a clear and obvious one. I don't understand it. Oh, wow. Half time. Honestly, people, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something now. We have got, I'm going to be totally honest here. There's no way we're finishing fourth. No chance. We might win this game. We might stumble over the finish line. We ain't getting fourth. Forget that. We can't go Champions League with half of these players. I mean, Odegaard bullied in midfield. Odegaard getting bullied, right? Sambi don't want the ball. Odegaard's getting bullied. Sambi's hiding. And Lacazette may never score a goal again. Shocking first half. That people, honestly, I'm lost for words. I'm absolutely lost for words, people. Everyone will point to VAR. We lost because of VAR. I get it. It is techie, man. They looked at it for 4 minutes. So I can understand people's frustration, but talk to me about that first half performance, man. I mean, is this what we can produce? It's ridiculous. When it's Arsenal, 10 replays, zooms and everything. They didn't even draw the lines. Timo Werner's even scored for Chelsea today, people. That's how bad it is. Oh, man. We're 1-0 down to Brighton at half-time. If we don't win this game, tomorrow's going to be awful, and we'll be cancelling today's stream. Tottenham Villa. I will not be watching football the rest of the Saturday. Buenos Aires Guna, solid players out on loan. Squad depth is weak. We play once a week. We're really benefiting from all those save wages. Yeah, we save wages and we got 15 training kits. You know, brand new training kit in stores now, and we've saved wages, but we've got no decent players. Got better players on loan than the ones that are starting. Make that make sense. Laka has a header opportunity over one of the defenders shorter than him, and he can't win it. Dude is shocking. Sambi has me asking for El Neni. Sambi and Lacazette have been so bad, and El Neni and Nketiah, double substitution, would actually cheer me up. Do you know what kind of desperation that is for me to say that? I'm almost ashamed of myself that them words are coming out. For a start, they got to get Pepe on. I want Lacazette off this pitch ASAP. He's never going to score for Arsenal again. I'm convinced Lacazette won't score for us for the rest of the season unless we get a penalty. He's just not going to score. Bring Coquelin and Frimpong back. Bro, Coquelin played left wing against Bayern Munich midweek. Had a goal disallowed, they beat him 1-0. So that ain't even banter. He's better than every midfielder we've got at the moment, apart from Partey. This is ridiculous. I mean, I need answers, people. Get Pepe on at half-time. I'm sorry, man. It's ridiculous. We've got nothing at the moment. Oh, man. He told us yesterday our striker does phenomenal things. I mean, I need that explanation. I need to know what he does that's phenomenal. If anybody can see what Lacazette does that's phenomenal, just let me know in the comments, because I can't see it. As I said yesterday, he's got a good beard. And apart from that, mate, he's got nothing. He's got absolutely nothing. Big up Flabby with a super chat. We are absolutely awful. 2 injuries and our whole team has crumbled. You know, our whole team has crumbled. Apple crumble settings, people. Yeah, I'm stinking up my own stream, bruv. I'm saying things that are outrageous. You know, I'm going to have to look at myself in the mirror after this game. Michael Jackson settings, people. I'm stuck here with the man in the mirror. I don't know what's going on. I'm asking for Eddie and Nketiah and El Neni to come on. They're 2 of the worst players at the club. That's how bad we are. It's shocking. Laka puts the cones out and collects them at the end of training. That could be the only reason. What else? Big up Pastor who said, big up my G, Rants Raid. Hey, shout out, bro. Big up Rants. I'm sure Man United fans have come here to cheer up, mate, because I was laughing at Man United an hour ago. I'm not laughing anymore, people. I'm not laughing anymore. I'm not even really talking about VAR that much. Maybe we have that discussion tomorrow. I'm looking at our own team and our performance and our lack of chances and the fact that 1 or 2 injuries and our whole team has crumbled. They better win this game. I'm sorry, they got to win this game. I don't know how, but they need to win this game. We stunk out the Emirates in that first half. Even Timo Werner scored for Chelsea, people. Even Timo Werner has scored today. Chelsea are beating Southampton 4-0 at half-time. We've got Southampton next week. What do you think Southampton are going to look like next week? They're going to look like prime Real Madrid. Why? Because Santa Claus FC Arsenal's going to turn up in town. And all of a sudden, all these runs where you can't buy a win, you can't score a goal, they all go out the window when Arsenal turn up. NR11 said, Curtis, this guy is putting his own personal vendettas over the best interests of the club. Guendouzi for 9 million got us Lokonga for 14. I mean, bro. One's in the French squad. One looks like the ball is a hot potato and it's burning his foot. He's doing his best to avoid the ball. Sambi Lokonga. Dean said, Curtis, what are you on about? Lacazette does incredible things. Have you seen the way he works that CDM position? Bro, just play Lacazette in midfield, man. Joe Linton settings, man. Joe Linton knew he couldn't play up front no more. He said, you know what, I'm just going to work hard and play centre mid, man. Just done it, man. Just put Lacazette in midfield and put him out of his misery, man. Big up Raekwon the Chef. Thank you very much for becoming a member, bro. Really appreciate your support. Curtly said, lack of goals when his hair went. Samsung settings. I just don't... My own club confuses me, people. I don't understand the football club that... Not everyone, and I realise not everyone in the comment is Arsenal, but all Arsenal fans, I do not understand this football club. I don't know what they're trying to achieve. Latte said, big up penalty spot. Great tunes on Twitch yesterday. Hey, big up, man. I'm going to be tuning in. We're going to get something done as well. Penalty spot and Dre, man. DJ business. This channel might just turn into a music channel if this carries on, mate. I'm telling you, this will be it. Andrew said, why is people blaming Lokonga? Wasn't he bought as backup of that pathetic footballer Xhaka? As I said, man, they didn't buy themselves. They were scouted. They were scouted, mate. And somebody decided that they were going to work. And let's be honest. Sambi's been stitched up today. I'm going to be totally honest. I'm going to give him a little bit of a defense mechanism. Sambi has been stitched up a little bit today because... when you don't play often and you're playing against Basuma, the last thing I want is 2 number 8s in front of me. I need somebody next to me to create that pivot. But you put 2 number 8s in front of him who decided on the goal, don't worry about defending, mate. I'm a number 8. Smith Rowe on the edge of the box watching him shoot. Odegaard at the top of the pitch. Odegaard's been bullied in this game, by the way. Smith Rowe's been kicked all over the place. We're soft. We're soft. I said it before and I say it again. We're soft. We're soft. If you had a daughter, you would not want your daughter to go out with any of these Arsenal players. They would run away if they got into a fight, and they would leave your daughter in the fight. They are soft. They're not streetwise. We got bullied at Palace. Palace aren't world beaters. We knew what Palace were going to do, get in our face, make life difficult, get the ball to Zaha. We crumbled. We couldn't cope with it because they applied some pressure. Brighton come here today. Welbeck's roughing people up. Basuma's clattering people. Guess what? We can't cope with it because we're nice Arsenal. Give them a tap on the back. Oh, don't hurt them. They're the youngest team in the league. Don't kick the young boys. They can't cope with it. We've got the youngest team. Everyone feels sorry for us. Do me a favour. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. 250 million spent and we can't cope with 2 injuries. Absolutely caved in and imploded with a left back and a centre midfielder being injured. Sold 6 players, didn't buy no one. Ridiculous, people, ridiculous. But people will still make excuses. He needs more time. He needs 4 more transfer windows. We don't have the striker. Ridiculous, people. Beresford said, if you're not streaming tonight, will you watch X have a meltdown? As much as I like X, we are Arsenal and Man U. Need Steven Gerrard to thrash Spurs. If we lose this, I won't be watching anything football related today. That is for damn sure. Cliff said, to be fair, Laka ain't getting any service. Odegaard ain't getting the ball either. Not sure what Mikel Arteta is trying to do, but this is crap. People in the game management. Mate, Lacazette. If Lacazette was an assassin, mate, they'd all be alive. He'd miss everything. He wouldn't even shoot. He'd have the safety clip on, mate. That guy is something else. Alfred said, honestly, Lokonga and Tavares are good players. Our coach doesn't have patience with kids. Remember how good Lokonga was at the start of the season. He had 1 bad game and was dropped. Hasn't had game time since. Good managers realise that you need a squad. You have to keep everybody involved. You don't win anything with 11 or 12 players. This manager does not know how to manage a group of players, 17, 18, keep you all involved, keep you all hungry. He dismisses people. He dismissed Pepe and just left him out. He did the same thing to Ainsley Maitland-Niles. He did the same thing to Lokonga. He's done it to Nuno. Then when you have to turn and bring them man back in, they're not ready for it. They ain't played in months. Their confidence levels are low and they can't perform. Big up Alfred with the super chat. Big up Abhinav. Saturday's gone. Soft, Tristan. I can't state it enough. I'm sick of watching this soft team get bullied. Yarditoff said, sad thing, Curtis, if things play out for the worst, we're in a worse position than Man U. At least they have players they can trade and sell. We gave all our chips. Gave away all our chips. Arsenal is a money laundering operation. They better hope Jurgen Klopp don't decide that he wants Martinelli this summer. That's all I'm saying. They better make sure. Because if you're Jurgen Klopp and you want Martinelli, this could be a great summer to go and get him. You know? It could be a great summer. 2 years left on his deal. World Cup year. Listen, Gabby, you come to Liverpool, mate. You get in that Brazil squad guaranteed. Because you're playing for the best team, one of the best teams in Europe. You stay at Arsenal, you might miss out on the squad. This is madness. Ice Freezy said it's better for you to not be in the Champions League. I don't agree. I get it. You look at this team, what's the point of being in the Champions League? We'll get slapped. It's about what the Champions League can do for us. You know, it's about us getting the money in, buying better players, bringing that big club feeling back to the place and building from there. Going in the Europa League, what has the Europa League done for Arsenal? You play Thursday, Sunday. Most players don't want that. You travel all over the place. And we haven't won it anyway. So what does the Europa League do for us? We might as well be in the Champions League. And we might get better players then. Either one we won't win anyway. Evans said, buy young players and sell them for huge profits. That's the process. Get that garbage manager and them owners out. Listen, we're like crypto people. We're just investments. They've told Mikel Arteta to buy young players. Buy young players, develop them. Their price will go up. And if we ever need to sell, we can sell a Martinelli for 75 million. We can sell a Saka for 75 million. We'll always have money then. We're crypto. We're basically crypto FC people. We're investments. TJ said he is the solution, not the problem. Why would this egotistical prick now turn around and say, actually, I've been chatting ish since my first interview? Well, he won't. You're right, he won't. Big C, time to tweet the Conference League logo tonight. Oh, mate, I'm telling you, they better turn it around. They better turn it around. I don't care. 2 own goals, hit Lacazette on his bald head. I don't care. Grind out a 2-1 win and keep us in the mix. Because if we lose or draw to these, we're finished. We're done. The season's a wrap. It's a shambles. Put Sambi in with 2 number 8s who aren't working. Oh, man. Second half about to begin, people. Second half about to begin. Are we going to turn this shambles around or what? Oh, it's a free hit. Oh, don't worry. We've got games in hand. Yeah. Game in hands at Chelsea. They're 4-0 up at Southampton. We're 1-0 down at home to Pebble Beach, Brighton. Maybe put Tavares up front. Mate, whatever he does, it don't work right now. You might as well put Leno up top. He'd probably shoot more than Lacazette. Second half underway, people. 3,000 of you in the chat. Half of you are probably trolling. I get it. I did the same thing earlier. Man, you lost. I went in rant stream and had a little laugh. Oh, 5-0 to Chelsea. 5-0 to Chelsea. We'll probably lose to Southampton next week, but Chelsea are beating them 5-0. I mean, the second half's only just started. They've already scored. What is going on? 5-0 to Chelsea. Timo Werner. Timo Werner scored 2. I mean, maybe Turkish was right. Timo. Arteta is a dictator. If you listen to him, you are phenomenally. Place Lacazette in centre mid to defend, and Pepe, Aubameyang, Guendouzi have opinions, and they are out. Mikel Arteta is the problem. I'm going to try and reserve any overly harsh judgments until the end of this game. And at the end of this game, I'm going to say some stuff. But if we win, I'm going to hold it down. But even if we win this game, the warning signs are there, people. The cracks are there, you know. But somehow, just grind out a win, please. Andrew said, Xhaka has been here for 6 years. Lokonga is still the next choice after Partey. How pathetic can Xhaka be? We lose, then KSE, Arteta, Xhaka out. Lacazette is an Henry wannabe. I'm not even sure he's an Henry wannabe. I think he's I don't know who he wants to be honest. Claude Makelele. Martinelli is now our left back, said Alfred. Unbelievable, people. It looks like we've changed formation, I got to be honest. Looks like we're playing wing backs. It looks like we're playing 5 at 5 now. I don't know what to say, people. I don't know what to say. This day started so well. Started so well today. Seen Man United lose, and now look at this. Now look at this. Tavares at left back, nope. Lacazette drop, nope. Too many bad decisions from this manager. When it has 2 number 8s worked for us, or Xhaka at left back, bam, bam, Flintstones, you're right. You're spot on. The comments are absolutely flying in. I'm going to have to slow-mo down even more, people. 3,000 of you in the chat. I mean, make sure you lick down the likes, people. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitch as well. But 5 at the back against Brighton, people. 5 at the back against Brighton and Hove Albion. Acoustic said, I'm a left back. Any chance I can lend a hand? I'm telling you, any left back, you get a kick about right now. Chelsea winning 5-0. Chelsea winning 5-0 and Timo Werner has 2 goals. I mean, you know things aren't going well when Timo Werner's got 2 goals. You know, everyone's scoring today, apart from us. We need to score early as well, by the way. We need to score early. Oh my days. Oh, I'm stunned with what I'm seeing. How can we go from top 4 favourites to absolute crumble settings within the space of a few days, you know? No substitution, no, you know. Do you imagine if Pepe played like some of these lot in the first half? He'd have sent him to prison. He hates him. Hit the post easily, could have had 3. Smith Rowe is average. Mistakes, Arteta is the problem. Saka's been booked for diving now. It's going from bad to worse, people. The Arteta effect. Cedric taking direct free kicks. We haven't got thingy, have we? We don't have we don't really have a set piece specialist. That's the problem, you know. So what can I say, people? What can I say? Cookie settings, the way it crumbles. We got to find a way. We have to find a way. I'm sorry. We were terrible first off. I'm having a meltdown, but they've got to find a way to make it work. It's as simple as that. There's no excuses. Saka learning from Salah. Who's at fault, the players or the managers? The manager. He signed most of them. He set them up like this. He left us with a small squad. It falls on the manager. The players didn't sign themselves or pick themselves. Has to fall on the manager. We are the youngest team in the league. Yeah, I mean, we'll be saying that in 4 years. Oh, look, Chelsea winning 6-0. I'm just sick of them scoring now. I'm actually sick of Chelsea scoring. Just stop. Because you're beating Southampton 6-0. We're going to go there next week and probably drop points against them. I'm sick of it. Stop scoring goals, Chelsea. You're making us look bad. They're going to go and win like 10-0 and then we'll go and lose 1-0 to them. Shea Adams tapping. Don't tell me that's a Timo Werner hat-trick. Don't you dare tell me that's a Timo hat-trick. He's going to get a hat-trick today, isn't it? Mason Mount with 2. Oh, man. What a day. If we don't win this, please, man. We got to win this. By any means necessary, people. Brighton on the ball. Basuma. Yeah, they'll probably win 9-0. I remember Southampton losing 9-0. Mandy said, I'm waiting for the excuses from the Arteta fanboys. He's hit the post 3 times. Who, Werner or Mount? Who are we talking? We're done. No chance we're scoring 2. It's a tough one, isn't it? We need to score early and give ourselves a chance. Oh, Werner's hit the post 3 times. We're dreadful. We are dreadful, people, but let's see. Here's Saka. We're on the attack. We've got 2 streams on at once here. It's all going mad. It's definitely the manager, said D Solo. Michael said, I have to go to work on Monday and my manager is a spud. Last week was enough. It's crazy, isn't it? Flabby said, take it easy on Arteta. He's been hampered by brain fog. Russ said, Arsenal announcement, Arteta to be given a new contract. Yeah. That'll probably be at the end of the season as well. We'll get that one. Lacazette makes us even worse. Brighton have never won a Premier League game in April. Jazz said, Carragher was spot on. Liverpool City era is here. Time to bin Arsenal and Man U era. Yeah, it's History Channel settings, people. That's why on my daily streams I put Thierry Henry and them, man, in the background, because we haven't been great since them days. Let's be real. Terminate Lacaz's contract. Sherman will save us. Yeah, he'll be on soon. He'll save the day, won't he? I mean, we're actually playing Martinelli as a wing-back. You telling me if Jurgen Klopp rings this guy, he's going to hang the phone up. He's going to answer that call. Name Block said, I thought it was Aubameyang's fault. Yeah, it was, mate. He turned up late. He ruined everything, apparently. That's what they tell you. Arteta's on Barcelona's list. Oh, dear. Maybe they're under 12s, mate. Not their first team. We forget about Mondays and Saturdays. Yeah, that's what he said in the press conference. Oh, we have to just forget about Monday. All right, we'll forget about Saturday as well then, shall we? And just think about Sunday or what any other day we play next week on Saturday, by the way, at Southampton. Southampton are currently 6-0 down to Chelsea. What's the betting that we go there next week and they look like world beaters all of a sudden? Smith Rowe to Villa, bang-ass average. I'm still not sure what his best position is, Smith Rowe. I think if we're picking our full-strength team, Smith Rowe's not in it, if I'm being honest. I think he's a good impact player off the bench. Does have a goal in him. Corner to Arsenal. Ah, dear me. I saw Lacazette in the 2 friendlies in Sydney when he signed. Didn't like the vibes from day one. Yo, he's never been that guy, has he, since we signed him, to be honest. How many games in the bin, bro? The bin's overloading right now. You know, the bin's overloaded. Arsenal know they've done something wrong with Aubameyang when they're deleting his name out of the transcript from the press conference. That tells you everything. I watched the press conference back yesterday. The guy clearly says Aubameyang and Balogun, yet in the transcript they deleted his name. Why? What's the problem? He played for us. He had a fallout and you sold him. You don't need to delete his name. He hadn't done nothing majorly wrong. But they delete his name. It's like a dirty word in the Arsenal Football Club now. You know, it's crazy. Bins ain't been collected for 2 weeks. I'm telling you, when your bin's just overflowing and you forget to put it out and it stinks because you got old dinner in there and that. That's how Arsenal, I've been, throw Monday in there. Yeah, just bin Saturday as well, mate. It's crazy. Crazy, people, what's going on. Lokonga, find Saka. But we got players. As you said, Tread, we got players. He said, don't worry about injuries. We got players. All right, where are they? Where are they, mate? Because I'm waiting to see them. And like someone said yesterday, we need ballers, not players. Everyone's got players. Not everyone's got ballers. What is this I'm watching? Arteta ball at its best, mate. That's what it is. His best position is on loan. But like the way we're moving this week here, we're actually going to be in a fight for top 6 at this rate. We're going to be in a fight for top 6. Never mind top 4. Top 6. If Man United hit any kind of form and West Ham, we could end up in the Conference League playing in the Faroe Islands. Games on at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Thursday. Riyadh said the first and final episode of the Amazon documentary will be prime television. It'll break the internet. It'll break the internet in half, mate. Corner to Arsenal. Eddie will be on soon, yeah, I'm sure. Corner to Arsenal, people. 57 minutes gone, 33 minutes to go. When will we see Nicolas Pepe? When will Pepe actually get an opportunity? We need a goal. We've got £72 million player on the bench, yet we're not using him. He'll probably bring him on for 15 minutes and say, go and win me the game, and then blame him when we don't. And Nketiah's warming up. Yeah, everything's going to be saved, people. Big Tree Trunk, you won't have to watch Arsenal on Thursdays at this rate. Man saying we won't even be in a Conference League. Pepe equals Ozil part 2. The only thing I'd say with that, I feel like Ozil was kind of way past his best when we got rid of him. And you've seen when he's gone to Turkey, he hasn't really been great. I think they're trying to terminate his contract, I was reading. Where with Pepe, I still think he's got something to offer. And he still doesn't play him, you know? Eddie will hit the post. Playing somewhere in the forest of Azerbaijan against teams you never heard of, mate. Another corner to Arsenal. We could have had Conte. We actually kept a dead Arteta to let Conte go to Spurs. This owner is see you next Tuesday. And just imagine that, listen, this board are scared of people like Conte and managers like that. They're too outspoken. They're not going to do that. You've got to have a strong board. Our corner ends up all the way back with Aaron Ramsdale, by the way. Stinking out the Emirates, man. We really are. Make sure you smash them likes, people. Over 2.5k, over 2,750 of you in the chat. Smash the like. Can we hit 1,500 likes? Subscribe to the channel. We're nearly at 43k. I think we need about 60 subscribers. And we have just gone past 1k on Twitch. We're live on Twitch. And appreciate your support. 32 minutes to go, people. No substitutions for Arsenal. We're losing 1-0. Eddie Nketiah is coming on. Is that a good thing? A bad thing? I mean, I don't know. Lacazette's so bad. I mean, why is he not bringing Pepe on as well as him, really? You know, I don't get it. You're bringing on Eddie Nketiah as your first change. He's out of contract and he hasn't scored all season in the Prem. It's ridiculous. Excuses will save Arteta. No, it'll be the injuries. It'll be the injuries now. Oh, the injuries cost him top 4, but we've made progress. We've made progress. That's what they'll tell us. Corner to Brighton, by the way. Smith Rowe just got megged. You know, it's insane, people. It's insane. This is one of the worst games I've seen this season. It's an absolute disgrace of a performance. No worries, he will just forget about it. Yeah, it don't exist. You know, Chelsea are winning 6-0 and we're losing 1-0. Cheers, mate. Smith Rowe's just been nutmegged like mad as well. And let me not let him off. He's been poor today as well. Bro, now listen, stop with this, Amir. Stop with this. You sound like you don't want Arteta to prove you wrong. Bro, stop with that. Stop with that. Go and check my social media 2 weeks ago. I was putting up Champions League pictures. I was doing streams with Champions League green screens. So don't give me that, bro. Don't give me that. I want Arsenal to win. Why would I want Arsenal to fail? What do I gain from that? I don't gain anything from that. ESR has been awful. Press conference, it was Saturday. It's Sunday now. Yeah, been Saturday. Been it. I can't say them comments there really annoy me. I'm sorry, and I you know what I mean? Like, oh, you don't want him to prove you right. What? Come on, man. Stop that, please. Amir is a robot. 5 minute sin bin. Yeah, he might need 3 minutes to think about things. I've said many times, people, I'm happy to be proven wrong, right? When we signed Ramsdale, I didn't want him. Have you heard me? Have I said anything about Ramsdale? He's had nothing but props from me this season. Simple as that. I don't mind being proven wrong. So, yeah, he's getting a 3 minute timeout. You Arsenal fans have to admit you're a mid-table team. I won't admit that. That's too far. Red card to Amir. Amir came in on smoke, but come on, man. Nah, I can't ignore them comments, you know, bro. Nah, I won't have that. I won't have that. I tell people all the time, you know me, people. You can't be wrong and strong. That's what I was told growing up. You can't be wrong and strong. If I said I didn't want Ramsdale and he's been quality, I can't come on here and criticise him. How can I? I'm going to look foolish. The man's done well and I give him props and I respect him. Happy to be proven wrong. Arteta gets Champions League. We all win. Every Arsenal fan wins. So, yeah, I'm not having it. Corner to Arsenal. 28 minutes to go. Still no Nicolas Pepe. And he just doesn't like that guy, does he? He does not like him. He never wants to bring him on. Corner Ben White is up. Come on, man. We need a goal. We need a goal desperately. Yeah, Amir's been blocked. I've had enough. I'm not in the mood for it. Maybe I'll put him in timeout. I give him one more chance for redemption. Goal kick, people. It's the same mentality as Paula about AFTV. Ego before results is a guaranteed fail anyway. 100%, bro. 100%. What do you gain in life by saying I told you so? What does that mean? I don't get you anything. Smith Rowe comes off. He's been shocking. Eddie comes on. Now get Lacazette off for Pepe. That's the next one. Sell Pepe next season and done. This ship has sailed. Yeah, he's got to be sold. Not because he's a terrible player. Because he's never, ever going to get a fulfilled chance at Arsenal with this manager. Never. 29 minutes to go. 27 minutes to go. And your £72 million player's sitting on the bench. Look at that shot from Saka, the replay. Yeah, that's straight out the Thomas Partey school of thought. Now, you're seeing today the problem with having a young squad. You can talk about, with the youngest squad. Today and Monday, you've seen the problem with the youngest squad. When they get pressured, heavily pressured, they cannot cope. This is the problem. This is the problem, people. This is the problem. Man's bringing on Nketiah before Pepe. I mean, I don't understand that. The man hasn't scored a Premier League goal all season. So what are you actually saying to him when you're bringing him on? Go on and score me a goal. Well, I don't score goals, mate. I haven't scored one the whole season. So what do you expect him to do? He's going to do what he usually does. Criminal that Laka still has a place in this team. How is Laka still on the pitch? 3 formations already. We come out second half and Martinelli was playing left wing back. You know, it's unbelievable. Brings on Nketiah before Pepe. I mean, come on, please. The man has not scored all season. Dear me. Unbelievable, people. Absolutely unbelievable. Lack of footballer. Don't worry, Curtis. He's unbelievable in other areas. I told you, it's the beard, people. They've got a hair connection. Lamptey's coming on. He's going to cause problems with that pace. And Pepe, top scorer since he signed. Is that true? That sounds a bit... Could be, though. Could be. I don't know. Maybe in all comps. Rodney said, Curtis, bless Pepe. He does have quality, and this clueless manager constantly humiliates him. I am seething. Frankly speaking, Curtis, and all in the C unit, this manager is a total farce. Today, if we don't win this, this is the lowest point of the season for me. This is the lowest point of the season. You know, you can't lose these games. Brighton, do you know how bad Brighton have been in the last 7-8 weeks? You've got to win this game. We haven't even created major chances. You can't even let me enjoy Man United's defeat, and we're about to join them. Laka supplies more beard cream than service on the pitch. Granit Xhaka's shouting at people. You know what I mean? You was 20 yards out of position on their goal, my friend. Yeah, he'll get booked in a minute. Oh, they've scored. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. You absolute ball jobs. You are a bottle job, Arteta. I want him out. I want him out. We're finished. It's over. End it. End the stream, Dave. It's done. We're done. It's all over, right? I don't want to hear nothing from no one. What a goal, by the way. Let me not hate. We're 2-0 down to Brighton. It's over. It's over. It's finished. End it. End the stream. Lock it off. It's done. It's dusted. We're dusted. We're finished. We're in the mud. We're done. Season over. He's a fraud. I will not hold back anymore. I've seen enough. Season over. He's finished. He's got to go. I want him gone tonight. I will not watch this apprentice run this football club anymore. Look at the football that Brighton are playing. Look at the finish. Look at the goal. I'm done. I will not hear any more excuses. He is a fraud. I want him out. I want this fraud out of this football club. Shambles of a manager. We're done, people. We're done. I will not listen to anything what anyone's got to say anymore about this fraud. It's over. Look at the football. It's like watching Barcelona. Please be offside. That's all we got. Is he offside? No. They're bopping. They've bopped us. We're done. We're finished. Everyone who was coming for me, mate. Arteta this, Arteta that. He's done. Stop it. Stop it. If your roof's leaking, you don't want an apprentice to come and fix it. You want an experienced worker to come and fix it. If we're lucky, we'll get Conference League. Look at the football, bruv. Look at Trossard and these man bopping us. These man drew 0-0 with Norwich. These man drew 0-0 with Norwich. Look at the finish. Side foot volley. It's done. It's finished. We're finished. I want him gone tonight. He's done out here. I don't want to hear no excuses. What are they going to say about him now, eh? What are they going to say about him now? 2 injuries and we're done. 2 injuries, brethren, to Brighton. Sack this fraud. I'm done with this. I'm done. I've been saying it for how long? People have been coming for me. Oh, you're toxic. No. I want the best for the club. He's not good enough to be Arsenal manager. He never was and he never will be. Yeah, he's learning on the job and he's crumbling. Oh, it's one. Ronnie said, oh, it's one game. It's one game. You're getting blocked, mate, because the last time I checked, we lost on Monday, Ronnie Whitaker, mate. We lost on Monday. We've just bottled top 4 to Brighton Pebble Beach, Ronnie. Yeah, how about that? Oh, it's just one game. Go and watch another channel, brethren. I ain't here to mollycoddle people. This is real talk, bruv. How are we losing 2-0 to Brighton? We're losing 2-0 to Brighton, man, talking about it's one game. Kind of foolishness. I'm not here for that foolishness about one game. Ain't one game. We lost on Monday, bro. There's Monday. Did you put Monday in the bin as well? Come on, man. Nah, I'm not on it. Pepe's not even on the pitch. Pepe ain't even on the pitch. So what then? So what? Nah, I'm not on it. I've had enough. And I don't often ban people, you know, 'cause I'm not on that. I'm all about freedom of speech. But I don't want to hear none of that foolishness. Tottenham Villa watch-alongs off. That ain't happening. That ain't happening, people. That's getting deleted in the next 5 minutes. I'm done. I'm done with it. Pepe doesn't even get on. You know me, people. I don't ban people. I'm about freedom of speech, you know, as long as you ain't disrespectful. You know what I mean? It's not even because he said one game. Come, man's trying to cuss, man. I'm not on that. Foolishness. Bruv. I can't believe what I'm watching. Arsenal Therapy, 2 p.m. tomorrow. Arsenal Therapy, 2 p.m. Man City watch along, 4 p.m. I will not be doing the Tottenham game. That's getting deleted. That's getting deleted, mate. Imagine buying a £50 million centre-back off them, and then they come and bop 2 goals past you with your same £50 million centre-back playing against them. I remember when they signed him, I spoke to a guy from Brighton. He said he's not even Brighton's best centre-back. He said Lewis Dunk's the best centre-back. Man said foot champs. Yo, I can't even play FIFA right now, bro. My head will explode. Failure. No, Basuma, these man just buoying us. Buoying us, people. Yeah, put January in the bin as well, Callum. You know, he put Monday in the bin. Maybe we'll put January in the bin as well. 2-0. I'm in shock, you know. I'm actually in shock. We're losing 2-0 to Brighton. We're losing 2-0 to Brighton and Hove Albion. 2-0. Oh, my days. Mate, I'm telling you, we're struggling to get 6th. We're struggling to get 6th after this. 2 defeats in a week to Pallison. Oh, my day. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed right now, and I'm embarrassed. I'm disgusted with this football club. We're just a joke of a football club from top to bottom, man. Seriously, man. We're so washed, it's unbelievable. I mean, look at that. Oh, they tried to take a short free kick. Oh, my days. That man got a free kick 25 yards out and tried to play it short. I'm sorry, man. I need to stop. I might have to cut this short. I can't deal with this. Martin Odegaard, Gibraltar God, is taking a free kick short from 25 yards out. Oh, what was I said? Now, let's put it into context. In the midfield, you have Xhaka and Partey. So for me and for Mikel, it doesn't make sense to sign another player. That's what Edu said to Jeff Shreves. Don Draper, thank you for tuning in, bro. He said, generational manager getting schooled by Potter and Vieira in the space of a week. Don, big up yourself. Go and follow him on Twitter. He does a lot of good transfer work, although it's not like Arsenal sign any players. So, does it make sense? But Don, big up yourself, bro. Curtis, who should we bring in? Patrick Vieira. He's better than this manager, bro. At least they'll respect him. At least he still have them connections in the French market. Who's Arteta got connections with? He's destroyed our French connections, mate. You know, that Arsene Wenger built for us. TMB said, I was thinking I can give this manager a chance, but to not use your whole squad to keep them fit is a crime. As for the board, you get what you pay for. Get out of our club, please. TMB, you're right. You know the whole get Kroenke out of the club thing? That's done and dusted. He ain't going nowhere for a long time because our fan base had an opportunity to apply pressure with the Super League. We had a fantastic protest, 10,000 fans there, made ourselves heard. And the week after, it looked like an R. Kelly R&B music video. In fact, let me not say R. Kelly under the current circumstances. We'll go Usher Raymond. You know, he was singing in the rain saying, you got it bad. That was the second protest. So all that, owner, as much as I agree with you, there's no chance. There's just no chance of it. Arteta will get a new contract as long as we finish top 6. Yeah, it brings Pepe on. Cheers. Cheers, mate. Oh, and he takes Martinelli off. That's a great substitution, that is. You absolute donut. Let's keep Lacazette on the pitch for 90 minutes so he can score goals. Oh, I forgot. He don't score goals because he don't shoot. But guess what? He's phenomenal at things. That's what he told us in the press conference. He takes off Martinelli for Pepe. I mean, and this stream, I can't see this stream making 90 minutes. I can't see it. I can't see it, people. I'm trying, man. I can't see this making 90 minutes. Dylan said exaggerating when I say Arteta out by tonight. You're dreaming, mate. They'll probably give him a new deal tonight. Mr. Frequency said, Aubameyang must be laughing into his sangria. Mate, he's going to win the Europa League. Wenger out, be careful what you wish for. Listen, I want forgiveness. I want forgiveness. I want Arsene Wenger back over this fraud right now. You offered me Wenger or Arteta, then bring Uncle Wenger back. I'm desperate. I can't deal with this. This is ridiculous. Man brought Pepe on with 17 minutes to go. Yet the man brought Eddie and Nketiah on with 30 minutes to go, mate. It's a shambles. Arteta, hey, calm down. At least we'll be in Europa. Bro, we're going to be in the Conference League at this rate. We ain't even going to be in the Europa League. Forget the Europa League. We should sign Basuma. He's bullied us. He's beat us up. Manager stitched us anyway, playing one in midfield with 2-8s. Emery over Arteta. One's losing 2-0 to Brighton. One just beat Bayern Munich with Francis Coquelin playing left wing. You do the math, Sebs. I know which one, has had a better week. That's for damn sure. E. Ross said it's heartwarming seeing Lacazette still playing. He must have nudes on Arteta or something. I don't understand why he's still on the football pitch. I wouldn't start Arteta for a Sunday team at the moment. There's just no point. He don't shoot. He's never going to score. It's an absolute disgrace what I'm seeing. This week could not have gone any worse. Battered by Palace, outplayed by Brighton. Make no mistake about this. They deserve to win this game. Did you see the quality of that second goal? If Arsenal scored that goal, we would have broke the internet with the amount of comps that you'd have seen on Twitter tonight. That's ridiculous football. These men couldn't score against Norwich. I just want people to know that. At home, they couldn't score against Norwich. They've come and beat Arsenal 2-0. But we're the youngest team in the league, people. So, we're the youngest team. That makes it all right. They're a bunch of babies anyway. You can't shout at a bunch of babies, can you? They're learning the game. They need time. Arteta needs 7 more transfer windows. All he needs is a striker, a left-back, 2 centre-mids, a winger and a right-back. And he's there. He needs about another 700 million and we'll be there, people. We'll be in the promised land where he told us he's going to take us. We'll be lucky to make the Europa League. 5 goals in 2 games and not one scored. Not one scored, people, against Crystal Palace and Brighton and Hove Albion. They don't even have sand on their beach. That's all I can say. They don't even have sand on their beach. Is it even really a beach if it doesn't have sand on it, people? And they've come here and turned us over. This is why I don't go. People message me all the time, how come you don't go to Arsenal games if you got a ticket? I say, would you go and watch with them playing like that? Big up Gooner Gang TV, man. Big up your damn selves. Donuts and waffles. This next press conference is going to break the internet on my channel. I'm telling you. I might have to do it on Twitch so we can watch it. What is he actually going to say in this press conference? What can he say? Gooner8 said Wenger in. O'Malley said, how arrogant can Arteta be just letting Lacazette collect appearances? I need to know how and why Alexander Lacazette is still on the football pitch. What's the reason? What's the logical explanation for Alexander Lacazette being on this football pitch? We just watched Manchester United lose to Everton, who lost to Burnley in the week. And Arsenal said, hold my beer. We'll go one step further. Just so that Man United don't feel bad, we'll go one step further and we'll lose to Brighton, the team that can't buy a win to save their lives. We'll lose to them. This today is the lowest point in Mikel Arteta's tenure, in my opinion. Now, some of you will say Villarreal, and I can understand why you would say that. Today is an embarrassment. Villarreal aren't a bad team. It was still shocking, but today, you've got such an opportunity. You've watched Manchester United get beat, and you've turned up and done this. You've turned up and done this. And fans are still going to make excuses for this. He's worse than Emery. He's worse than Wenger, even when Wenger was at his worst towards the end. This is worse because he's had time. He's had patience. He's been backed financially. He's had control of the club. The fans have twerked for him. And still, this is all he can produce. Graham Potter, who was the Ostersund's manager, in the Europa League, when we played them man in the snow, he's come here and bopped this guy with Danny Welbeck. Oh, no, I need to know Danny Welbeck's full name. No disrespect. What is Danny Welbeck's full name? We let Danny Welbeck go on a free about 5 years ago. He played for Watford. His name is Daniel Nitaki Mensah Welbeck. I mean, he's 31 years of age. 31 years of age. And he's bullying us up front. Daniel Welbeck. Daniel is destroying us, mate. Their goals were absolute different gravy as well. Ripping us apart. This is what happens when you accept foolishness as a fan base. When you go along with the PR that, oh, we're getting there. It looks great. We got great kits. Adidas sponsor us. Stella McCartney's doing collabs. 424's doing collabs. I'm as much culpable, people. I was in that same boat. Yeah, we're there. I can see the light. Give me the merch. And then look what they do to you, people. Look what they do to you as a fan. They embarrass you. That's what I said about Arsenal. There's a way to lose football matches. Everybody loses football matches. It happens. It hurts. Sometimes you just got to take it. Your team weren't good enough on the day. But we've lost twice in a week to two mid-table teams with utter and sheer embarrassment. This is not Arsenal Football Club anymore, what I'm watching. This isn't the Arsenal that we supported, that you had pride in, that you wore your shirt with pride. I don't wear Arsenal shirts hardly at all anymore, people. I don't even wear them in the gym because I'm not even, I don't know what this is. This is like an intruder's taken over. It's like Space Jam. They've taken all of our power. I don't understand what's going on. Yeah, let me go into even slower mode. I can't even keep up with the comments, people. Bob said, Journo, so did Graham Potter manage to fit you in for a coffee after the game? He'd probably tell us you don't have to justify the defeat to us. Let me go into an even slower than slow mode. I cannot believe it. All I can say, people, don't let these frauds ruin your weekend. I say it all the time. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. They're intruders. They're absolute intruders, these lot. Graham said, man's name is ex-Man United fan, you know. Yo, I'm telling you, I feel that. Ex-Arsenal fan, but unfortunately, we signed lifetime deals, people. Mikel, I'm a train wreck. Oh, my God, what a name that is. Said, serves us right for celebrating too much for achieving nothing. Kroenke and Arteta are out, and he can take his delusional fanboys with him. I was doing it as well. I was putting up pictures of the Champions League saying I can see the light, I can hear the music. Now, look, 2 weeks later, I'm putting a Conference League picture up tonight. I don't care. I don't give a damn about Twitter anyway. They can come outside. I need explanations, people. Leeds have scored 3 goals today. Oh, mate, Lacazette is just... I don't just want to blame him. They're all as bad as each other. Odegaard went missing today. Look, Nketiah's on. Ah, dear. We can't go past the pebbles, people. We're scrambling. We can't score. 6 minutes to go. I can't wait for this game to finish. I've had enough. I just want it to end. I just want it to finish. I've had enough. I'm embarrassed. And we don't play for another week. We play Southampton next week, who Chelsea are absolutely annihilating. They're 6-0 up, Chelsea, by the way, at Southampton. And we'll probably go there and get beat. Leeds are 3-0 up. I'm not watching Match of the Day. I'm deleting the Tottenham stream. There's no way I'm doing that. I'm sorry. I don't like to let down the community. But there's no way I can stream a game of football after watching this. They need to boo him. They need to boo. Yeah, listen. All right, I'm not here to just, tickle people's bellies, people. Let's get this in our head right now. Spurs are going to get 4th. I'm sorry. Someone's got to say it, because the sooner we accept it, the sooner we can deal with it. It's like, this is why I call the show Arsenal Therapy. We have honest truth, honest discussion, and we try and figure it out. Spurs are going to get Champions League. Right, they got Harry Kane in form, Son in form. Conte will get them over the finish line. The sooner we get our head around that, the sooner we can deal with it and then deal with our own problems, because we are a shambles. Right, we got a striker that don't score goals, don't even shoot, and our defence has just been dealt with. We bought a £50 million centre back from Brighton. They've come here and kept a clean sheet against us without the £50 million centre back, while we have conceded 2 and could have conceded 4 or 5. Curtis, remember Arsenal were vying for third according to Arteta stands. Exactly. Cyrus said, Aubameyang, Guendouzi, Torreira, not good enough for the process. Yeah. Top scorer for Barcelona, French international, player of the month at Fiorentina, but they're nowhere near good enough for this process, apparently. Conte versus the Cone Man. Arteta should have the decency to reject any new contract and walk away. He won't. He's too arrogant. Stupid performance from the start. Trust the process. That's what they told us. And then they turned it to Project Youth. Weekend mashup. I wonder how Julian will justify this one. What did he say last week? The loan system cost us it at Crystal Palace. What will he say today? The sun was too bright. The grass was too long. We can't play on a Saturday. You know what I mean? I don't know, people. Do you use Arsenal in FIFA? No, I do not. I play Ultimate Team anyway, I can't lie. Where's Guendouzi, Torreira, Aubameyang, Saliba, Ainsley, Maitland-Niles? They're not good enough for us. Nowhere near good enough. The process is better than all of them, according to this manager. We don't need 2 French internationals, Barcelona's top goal scorer, Fiorentina's player of the month, or a versatile player that could have played at fullback today. We don't need any of them. They're all, none of them are good enough. And we got the youngest squad in the league. You know, that's what you have to remember, people. According to the PR that we're fed and the training kits, we got the youngest squad in the league. So we shouldn't win this. This was a free hit. It's Brighton. The sun's too bright. The pebbles were too heavy. They had sand in their pockets. I don't know. Graham Potter, I don't know. What can we say? We can't. Hey, Curtis, at least we're out the relegation zone. Yeah, we'll stay up. We'll stay up. We should be safe. We've hit 40 points. Hide and seek champs. It's the players, Curtis. Sack his clot. Curtis, you said top 6 was progress at the start of the season. Key word, though. Key word, Gorav. Start of the season. At the start of the season, I said top 6 was progress. Things changed very quickly. Man United stunk out the place, sacked their manager. Tottenham stunk out the place, sacked their manager. Kane had 5 goals at Christmas. Ronaldo went downhill real quick. We was 4th in January, still in the FA Cup. Things changed quick. We decided not to sign anyone. So top 6 is not progress. And the way we're falling into the top 6 as well, we're capitulating, people. Arsenal Therapy tonight. I'll see you all at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Bro, I have no words. I have no words. I was laughing at Man United 2 hours ago. I can't even laugh at Man United. Arsenal said, hold my beer. We're going to go one better. You lost to Everton. We'll go and lose to Brighton. I genuinely despise what I'm seeing at this football club. I despise it. Arsenal have scored. Arsenal have scored, people. 2-1. 89th minute goal. 89th minute goal. Martin Odegaard. Are we going to nick a 2-2 draw? Are we going to get a 2-2 draw? You know, I'm not even going to get hyped about that. 2-1 is still 2-1, but Martin Odegaard has scored. We hit the crossbar about 3 times before we even scored. But 2-1. 2-1, people. Odegaard gets a goal back for Arsenal. We're in the 89th minute. Can we get the equaliser? I reckon we're going to equalise. I think Lacazette's going to score an equaliser. Clip it. Clip that, Ross. I think Lacazette's going to score an equaliser and he's going to shout his head off. Come on, Lacazette. I wouldn't even celebrate a 2-2 though. I'm not even going to cap. A draw's still like a defeat to these lot. But 2-1. We're heading into the 90th minute, people. O'Malley said, if you don't count our losses, Curtis, we are really better than City and Liverpool. Yeah, maybe in our dreams. Do you know what made me laugh then? Yeah, Odegaard's going mad. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. It's 2-1. Pick the ball up, run back to halfway line and keep it moving. It's a good goal, by the way. Great goal. Big deflection, but it reminds me. I remember Xhaka scored a goal out against Man United years ago. Shot from miles out. Pick up the ball, run back to the halfway line and keep it moving, because I ain't celebrating a 2-1. How long is added on, people? I haven't even seen it. Imagine if Eddie Nketiah scores the winner. I think I'd 6 minutes added on, yo. We need to score now. We need to score right now. That was a sick goal. Yeah, big deflection, but it looked great. It did look great. 6 minutes added on. If we can score in the next 2 minutes, 3 minutes, might give us half a chance. Might give us half a chance. We're on the attack with Saka. Can we get the equaliser? Sir Edward will score 2 in the last minute. If he did, man. We're on the attack, people. It is Eddie and... Oh, forced backwards. Greg said this was our best chance to get in the Champions League. Man U, Wolves and Spurs fire their managers. Everton, Aston Villa and West Ham have been all over the place. Disaster. We're on the attack, people. Pepe. Can we get the equaliser on 91st minute? It would still give us 5 minutes. Come on. They're time wasting a lot now as well, Brighton, which you expect. They're going to, aren't they? The goalkeeper's time wasting, man. Leeds' new manager has won again. Hey, no fake scores, people. Pepe hasn't scored. No fake results, man. Let me time him out, man. Can't be having that at a time like this. Nah. No fake results, people. Still 2-1. Imagine Eddie scoring the winner. Brighton got the 5-5-1. The goalkeeper got booked for time wasting, but it's understandable. It'll be, listen, for them, it's a massive win. It's a massive win because they haven't won in, I think, 7 games. And they just drew 0-0 with Norwich. 5 years process, 10 years process. Quality strike, big deflection for 2-1. Our 1 goal this week. Jesse March, yeah. A lot of people were laughing at him when he went to Leeds. And he's doing a good job. He's probably kept them safe. Chelsea beat Southampton 6-0, man. We play Southampton next week. Watch how difficult we make that game look. Is Xhaka left-hand side into Saka? 3.5 minutes to go, people. 3.5 minutes to go. Can we get an equaliser? Come on, we need to score now if we've got a chance of winning it. Give ourselves 2 or 3 minutes to look for a late winner. We're in the 93rd minute now, people, and the keeper's got it. I don't think we're even going to get an equaliser. Remember, fans used to get angry at Wenger for not finishing 4th. Can't even get a sniff now. I don't think it's going to happen, people. I think the deflection obviously helped us with the goal. People saying I missed a super chat. Apologies. Arsenal don't have Bergwijn to save our game. That's the difference. It's Saka on the attack. Did I miss a super chat? I didn't see one. Come on, man. I mean, what we got now? 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Did I miss a super chat? I don't think I did, unless I've scrolled past it. Try and find it. Greg's was the last one, right? This was our best chance. No fake comments, people. It's still 2-1. A lot of people saying goal. There ain't no goal, I'll tell you. 1 goal isn't enough. Watch how fans going to celebrate when we draw. A draw's still a disaster, let's be honest. Arsenal clause has come to save will come to save Southampton. Corner to Arsenal. 90 seconds to go, people. We're definitely not going to win. That is for damn sure. We're not going to win. Can we get the equaliser? Don't do the fake scores, people. Come on, it ruins it for people. Oh, it's in. Oh, what a save by Sanchez. That could have been the equaliser. Still got the ball. 80 seconds to go, people. 80 seconds. The best we can get is a draw. Definitely ain't going to have enough time to win it, even if we score. Corner again to Arsenal. Come on, man. Stop with them fake comments, man. Let me put some of these, man, in time out. Turns to prime Neuer exactly at the worst time. Missed my super chat first. Oh, hey, Gary, apologies, bro. Comments were flying. If you want to put the same comment in, don't put it as a super chat, just a normal comment. I'll do my best to read it, man. We got so many people in. I genuinely missed it. That was an unbelievable save from Sanchez. It really was. They all turn into prime Neuer when we attack, don't they? You know? 30 seconds to go, people. 30 seconds to go. I don't know what they're trying to do with these corners. Why are they trying to be clever? It's silly behaviour. Trying to do some silly corner that don't work. Yeah, I might need 30 seconds slow-mo. You know what? You lot are so legit, man. I can't keep up with the comments. Absolutely flying. Great support, man. If only Arsenal supported us the same way. Game's basically done, people. Not going to lie. They've got the ball. It's 10 seconds to go. It's done. We've fluffed it. It's a throw into Arsenal. Season's ruined. Arteta's bottled it. Arsenal have bottled it. Danny Welbeck's got a full-time whistle goes. Full-time whistle goes. And I'm sorry, but we're a disgrace. We are an absolute disgrace. I don't know what to say about that performance. It's the worst performance of the season, in my opinion. We had excuses for certain other games, you know, losing to Liverpool and that, they're better than us. Losing to Brentford, we had loads of players out with COVID. Today is embarrassing. Today is on the manager. I don't want to hear no excuses from no one. I'm probably going to be out of control for the next 7 days on social media. I want this manager gone. He's not the answer, and he's never been the answer. He's never been the answer. Unfortunately, people, there'll be no after show with Laurie or Fran. Fran's commentating on the radio. Laurie has got COVID at the moment. He's not well. All I can say, people, the Tottenham game's getting deleted. That's getting deleted. There's no way on earth I can stream, and I apologise. I hope people don't feel offended, because I did list that game, but that game is getting deleted right now. I am not streaming any football game today. I'm not watching any football game today or match of the day or anything. That stream's been deleted. That will not happen. I cannot believe what I've just watched. I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe what's going off at this football club and the fact that people excuse it. He's never been good enough, and he isn't going to be good enough. He needed to go somewhere, figure out football management, then you try and come for jobs like this, bro. Don't get me wrong, every now and then a manager just steps into somewhere and takes to it, and it works. Even Patrick Vieira went to America and went to France and did a little bit. Then he came in, Crystal Palace. Then he'll try and get the big job. This man came from assistant manager and thought he could handle the Prem. Thought he could handle Arsenal Football Club. And the board bought into it because guess what? He's cheap. Wenger was 12 million. Mikel Arteta 6 million. Unai Emery was 8.5 million. So he's the cheapest. He's half the wage bill. That's beautiful. They love that. Of course, half the wage bill. It's a dream for them. And on top of that, he signs a bunch of young players that are like crypto. You invest your money in them, you wait till they shoot up, and you sell them, and you make the club a load of money. So guess what? I can understand why the board love him, because he makes this club money. But as a fan, I don't turn up to watch this. This is why I don't take my ticket, because I don't want to watch this. I don't believe in this manager. People say it's one game, don't overreact. They said that after Palace. Now they're saying it after Brighton. It ain't one game. It's 2.5 seasons. Manchester City, Pep Guardiola. Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp. Chelsea, Thomas Tuchel. Tottenham, Antonio Conte. Manchester United will have Eric Ten Hag. Next season, if he's still here, which he will because these lot love him, we'll have the worst manager in the top 6. Out of the big 6, we'll have the worst. We'll have the worst manager. But we accept it. We accept it. Look at the decision-making of this manager. Look at the decision. Look at Sambi Lokonga's performance today. Hasn't played. You play him with 2 number 8s who don't track back. He looks like a fish out of water flapping all over the place. And yet Matteo Guendouzi's in the France squad out on loan, and we've sold him for £9 million. Lucas Torreira's player of the month at Fiorentina. They're not good enough for this football club, apparently. Trust the process. 17 goals, 17 games without a goal for Alexander Lacazette. 17 games, but he's supposed to get us into the top 4. Eddie Nketiah hasn't scored a Premier League goal all season, but he's supposed to get us into the top 4. January was an absolute nightmare on Elm Street, people. Freddy Krueger transfer window. January. It was horrendous. But the fans bought into it. Oh, he's doing the right thing. He's not forcing a striker if he doesn't get the one he wants. Okay, but what's the alternative? One hasn't scored in 17 and one hasn't scored all season. Jerry said, we need you on the Spurs watch-along. Not a chance. That's been deleted. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. I can't do a watch-along. I can't do a watch-along on Tottenham. They're probably going to win the game as well. I'm going nowhere near it. He called this guy phenomenal in the press conference. Phenomenal at what? Phenomenal at what? Danny Welbeck played up front for Brighton today. We let Danny Welbeck go on a free about 4 years ago. Danny Welbeck's better than Alexander Lacazette. He runs, he's quick, he's strong, he's a problem. Imagine buying their centre-back for 50 million, then playing against them and conceding 2 goals. With the £50 million centre-back in defence. And getting dealt with. Someone explain that to me, please. I'm beyond belief with this football club. I'm beyond everything. I've got nothing left to say when it comes to this football club. We're frauds, mate. We're frauds. We're absolute frauds. From the owner to the director of football to the manager, it's fraudulent. They're lying to us. The only good things at Arsenal are the kits and the Amazon documentary. I repeat, the only good things at Arsenal are the Adidas kits and the Amazon documentary. We have a poor manager. We have a young team that you can bully and rough up. We have a striker that doesn't score. Our best midfielder's crumbled. He's injured. Our best left back, they said he's stronger than a Tesco bag. Yeah, like them 5p Tesco bags that rip when you put too many bottles in them. I didn't even get 1 hour to enjoy Manchester United's defeat. Arsenal said, hold my beer and go one better. Trust the PRO said Brenazir is Guna. Someone's got to explain that to me, what I just saw today. The only way we save face today in any kind of way is if Villa beat Tottenham. If Tottenham beat Villa, I think fourth, he'll run away from us. There's no way that we can go to Chelsea, to West Ham, to Tottenham, and Man United at home. And we're getting at least 2 L's out of them 4. At least with this team. There's just no chance. John said, I didn't even read that last super chat. Apologies. I'll go back to it. Jack said, Curtis, you've got to get Kevin Campbell on and give me a valid explanation to the tactics, the reason for no January signings, and why we're playing worse football. It will defend it. He'll defend it. He'll say, what's he supposed to do? You know, yeah, I got to get Kev on this week. That could be the most heated debate you've ever seen on this show. I'm telling you. Andrew said, oh yeah, we don't need someone better than Xhaka, who is the worst centre mid in the top 6, who can't run. I am sick of this club. He played him left back today and he was 20 yards out of position for their first goal. 20 yards out of position. Because guess what? He's not a left back. Yeah. So why don't you play an actual left back? The left back that you signed, why don't you play him at left back? No, because you don't rate him. So why did you sign him? Oh, maybe you didn't scout him good enough. This guy has to go, people. I don't care what anybody says on social media. No Arsenal fan can tell me that this manager is good enough. He's awful. He's never been good enough. Let's face it, Aubameyang won him the FA Cup. I don't care, man. I'm speaking on it. He won the FA Cup because of Aubameyang and Emi Martinez, people. I know it takes more than 2 players to win a game, but those 2 were the standouts. Emi went into Superman mode with his saves. Aubameyang ripped up any defender in front of him, and we won the FA Cup. Individual brilliance won him that FA Cup. It wasn't his amazing tactics. It wasn't because he's a great manager. He had 2 players on fire on both ends of the pitch. Everything in between helped him along. Simple as that. Yeah, he couldn't wait to turn on him. Anthony said we can easily drop more points at Southampton next week. Bro, they just lost 6-0 to Chelsea. I bet we drop points there next week. Shea Adams will look like Drogba next week against us. I played against that guy before. He'll bully Ben White and them next week. He's a strong guy. We'll drop points at Southampton, and they've just lost 6-0 to Chelsea. Never wanted him. Said, I didn't see who said it. MCF said, facts. JK, I miss your super chat. Bro, apologies if I missed any super chats. I've got 3,000 people in here. Make sure you like the video. I know a lot of you are probably in here to see Arsenal pain. And the game is the game. I can't deny it. I do it to other fans. Did I miss another super chat? I couldn't see it. Let me see. I can't see it. I'm scrolling up. I thought I read those two. Apologies if I missed any, man. D Solo said 100% agree. Big C. Aubameyang won us the cup and Arteta dumped him. Get him out now. Rotted fraud. 10 losses in a season. Is that 10? 10 L's, bro. 10 L's. 10 L's in 30. We lose 1/3 of our games. And we've got 8 games left. We're losing at least 3 more. Tell you that. We're losing at least 3 more. I'm sorry. We ain't beating Chelsea and Tottenham. We had 2 games in hand on Tottenham the other day. Now we're level on points. They've got better goal difference. I just don't know what to say, man. More L's than LL Cool J, mate. Why did we sell Aubameyang? We didn't even sell him. We just handed him away. Said, here, you take him. We can't handle him. Which current available manager would you go for? Someone just said. Which current available manager would you get? I'm just thinking who's out of work, right? I would try and get Zidane, but I don't think he would come. I would go for Roberto Mancini. And I know he's not out of work, but the fact Italy aren't going to the World Cup and their next tournament until 2024, I think he'd leave. He won the Euros with Italy. He won the Premier League with Man City. He knows the Prem. He's respected. He can attract players. He plays good football. I'd take Roberto Mancini, people. I'm being totally honest. I think he's a very good manager. And I think you could get him out of Italy. Zidane would probably say no. I think Zidane's going to get the PSG job. But Mancini, for me, is an upgrade. And he's somebody that I think would come. Latte said... Edu and Arteta have to go. We are the Arsenal. Yeah, we're the Arsenal PR project, mate. That's the problem. And Patrick Vieira. He would leave, let's be honest. If Vieira got the Arsenal job offered to him, he'd walk out of Palace. But Mancini, for me, is a very sensible option that I believe Arsenal could attract. Because a lot of Arsenal fans have said that to me. Yeah, but you want Arteta out. Who would you get? I'd take Mancini. Take Roberto Mancini. Very good manager. We've collapsed. We're going to bottle this season again. It's just a blip, people, said Stephen. It's just a blip. That's what they say. Go for Gasperini. The only thing with Gasperini, I think he's about 60 odd. I don't know if he speaks English either. I'm not even sure if he wants the Prem. But he is a good manager. Vieira or Mancini. Definitely 2 managers I would consider. I do like Gasperini, though. Does play very good football. I'd definitely give him that. Ostrich said, imagine this was a title race. This shows to me Arteta can't handle the pressure. He has reached his peak at Arsenal, and the peak is trash. Hijack Ten Hag, no chance. Not because I wouldn't take him, because if you get offered Man United and Arsenal, you're going to go to Man United. Just the reality. They're going to give him a big bag of money. They're going to give him time, and he's got better players to work with. Simeone doesn't want the Prem. He's on 35 million. Our current manager's on 6. They're not going to do that. Gallardo, yeah. A lot of people, I think Pep was talking about him, saying he's one of the best young coaches. Tehran said, Big C, I think it's time we accept we're no longer the Arsenal. We're a fledgling top 6 to 8 side at best. And I agree with that. We are where we belong. Not belong because of the ambition of the fans. We're there because... the owners have allowed us to fall there, and we haven't done enough to stop it. We haven't done enough to stop it, people. It's the reality. The owner knows he can get away with anything, and it'll work. They'll dress it up. They'll even dress this up. Oh, it's because he didn't have a left back and Partey was out. Well, hang on. Where's his squad? Why didn't he sign people in January? Why did he loan out Guendouzi and Saliba? Give Aubameyang away for free like he was nothing. How many times does this guy want to disrespect Nicolas Pepe? Bring him on for 16 minutes. Are you bringing on Eddie Nketiah with 30 minutes to go? What for? What's Nketiah going to do? Shahil said not buying enough players in January cost us, and according to him, there weren't players good enough who were better than what we had. Why are we surprised, said Babatunde? I hate to say I told you so. 2 injuries and we're in crisis mode. My dad is like, I'm too old for this rubbish. We don't deserve this, man. We don't deserve this. This club is an absolute shambles from top to bottom. They covered up the cracks by a few decent little runs of form, and then they crumble. Apple crumble settings with the custard on top, people. Absolute shout. I'm going to do a manager poll. I'm looking ahead. Some people will get triggered. I don't care. I want the manager out. I want this manager out of the football club. This is Arsenal. Since Arsene Wenger left this football club, the one thing we haven't done is tried to get an elite manager. Now, Emery's a very good manager. He's not an elite manager. Mikel Arteta is not even a good manager, in my opinion. Arsenal should be going for the best manager they can get possible. Let's get some potential names in. I'm just going to put next Arsenal manager, right? I want realistic names. I'm going to put Mancini, because I think you can get Mancini, right? I'm going to put Vieira, because Vieira would leave. Give me 2 more. How many options can you add on it? You can add 4. You can have 4 options. So Vieira, Mancini, who's the next 2? Who would you go for, people? Man, I literally can't keep on top of this chat. I'm on 30 seconds delay and we still can't keep on top of it. I'm missing super chats and everything. P said, where are we, P? Let me scroll back up to it, bro. Put this money towards the Man City shirt for Cruz. Do I get him Sterling 7 and save him? Enrique, he could be an option because Enrique's the Spain manager, isn't he, though? I think he told Man United he wanted to stay there till after the World Cup. World Cup's not till December. Poch would be available in the summer. Rodgers, I think you could get Rodgers out of Leicester. Luis Enrique, I'm not going to put because he said he doesn't want to leave Spain until after the World Cup. That would take you all the way till the winter. We need somebody sooner than that. Joachim Love, is he out of work now? I don't know about that arse sniffer, you know. I don't know about him. All right, let's put Zidane on there. Listen, if you're ambitious enough, you offer him the right thing, he might take it. Who should we put as a 4? I'll put Brendan Rodgers. I think Brendan Rodgers would leave Leicester. There's the vote. I'll just put them 4 up for now. Man's put Steve Bruce. Oh, dear. All right, let me slow the chat down. I can't even keep up, people. You're absolutely flying. We got 3,100 people in the chat. Really appreciate your support. Lick down that like button. Follow me on Twitch. We are live on Twitch and YouTube, by the way, for anybody tuning in. Big up to Twitch gang and YouTube gang. Today has been horrendous. Unfortunately, I've deleted the stream, Tottenham Villa. As you can understand, I am not in the mood to be watching that and streaming that. After watching that load of rubbish that we just watched there, people. Apologies if I missed any super chats. Comments are flying in. Neil Warnock retired today. Get him out of retirement. Give it Big Sam till the end of the season, mate. Andrew said, I love this club too much, but I won't be watching Arsenal until Arteta and Xhaka is gone. I will just watch your videos. Keep up the good work. Andrew, I appreciate your support. Zidane is the Haaland of managers to us. Curtis, take him off. I know. I think I'm shooting a bit too high there. I would take Ted Lasso right now. He's better than this guy, I'm telling you. Road to Arteta out. I want him gone, mate. I want him gone. I'm done. By the way, it's Arsenal therapy tomorrow at 2 p.m. Simple as that. We will be doing the Manchester City-Liverpool watch-along tomorrow. Just because it's such a big game, but... I just don't know what to say about this football club anymore, to be honest. I've had enough. I can't wait to do press conference reaction on Monday as well. What is this guy going to say? In fact, we'll do it tomorrow. Two injuries and we're in a crisis. Saka definitely isn't signing a new contract. Listen, they'll get poached. They'll get picked up. You know, his agent will say, why do you want to stay there for? Mancini has experience. Edu out, Michael Edwards in. That is something I totally agree with. Claudio Ranieri, I think he's gone downhill now. Tree Trunk said, don't worry, Curtis, the game won't be mentioned in the press conference. Yeah, he'll just say bin it. He said bin Monday. Now we've got a bin Saturday as well. That'll be the latest. We are in a crisis, 100%. That's a good question. Anybody who was watching the game and the volume was turned up, was he booed at the end of the game? Did they boo? Because obviously I had the volume turned down, people. It wouldn't surprise me if they didn't. They'll just say it's a blip. It's a blip. He's a generational manager, apparently. Bring in Patrick Vieira. Michael Edwards would be good for us. He would be one of the biggest signings we could make this summer, I've got to be honest. Shiko said, I don't think so. Gary said, I don't like the owners, I don't like the manager, and I don't like most of the players. And I don't like the system. Yet I love the club. I mean, that's some real issue talking there, Gary, man. I'm telling you. 10 blips, yeah. 10 defeats this season, but apparently it's a blip. No ambition, just vibes. RVP. He was telling the truth that day, man. Doesn't matter what manager comes in. They're all trash, mate. All these players. Not all the players, but the system under this manager ain't going to work. Potter is better than Arteta. Gallardo and Ruben, 2.5 years of blips. It's unbelievable, people. It's absolutely unbelievable what's happened today. I'm baffled. I don't know what to say. Vieira would reinvigorate the club. I agree with that. Tony Pulis is available. Arteta is a long time since we played Brighton and Palace. 6 million for Arteta. They actually pay him 6 million for this. Bro, I'm not even going to sing the Europa League song. We might not even be in that. We might be in the Conference League. Lacazette can't score, can't head the ball, can't link up anymore. What can he do? Just a timekeeper to remind the ref, don't give him a new contract. We've only broken bottom-end records under Arteta. Much respect, Big C, but that 96-04 period was a dream seller. Yeah, they stitched us all up. The Invincibles was a lie, people. The Invincibles was a lie. They brought us all in to let us all down, people. Luis Enrique is my shout. 13 defeats last season. Arsenal this season, hold my bit. We'll get at least 13 this season. 8 games to go. We're already on 10. Latte said, we missed out on Eddie Howe, Fran voice. Do you remember when Fran said that? We should have got Eddie Howe. Maybe he was right. Curtis needs some paracetamol and a head massage. I've actually got a bit of a headache, I'm telling you. Get Mancini now. I find it... I'm actually almost in shock. Arteta out is trending, by the way. Let me share screen with you right now, people. Arteta out is trending, and it should be. I've hashtagged it on my tweet as well. This is the tweet I put, people. Season over. He's finished. Arteta out with a little gif that says pathetic on it. And just over here to the right. And it's trending with Aubameyang and top 4 because we all know we ain't getting top 4. And yeah, Aubameyang. I wouldn't mention his name, mate. They'll delete it out the transcript anyway. So no point saying his name because they won't let you say that. Andre, thank you for your super chat, bro. Raekwon said, why not Poch? I just think the Tottenham thing, you know, I'm not sure. So yeah, he's trending with Aubameyang. Cheers. Hey, Oba, enjoy your sangria. Yeah. Aubameyang, Guendouzi, Torreira, Saliba, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, all of you who you're not good enough. You're not good enough for this process because apparently this process... Remember he said this process was going to explode this season. I think this process is going to explode. That's what he said. Yeah, none of you lot are good enough. Guendouzi and Saliba, you play for the current world champions, France. You're in the squad. Aubameyang, your top scorer for Barcelona, one of the biggest clubs in world football. You're going to win the Europa League. Torreira's player of the month, but none of you are good enough. None of you. You're nowhere near good enough to play for this club. They've got Rob Holding with a hair transplant. They've got Eddie Nketiah, who hasn't scored all season in the Prem. They've got Lacazette, who wouldn't score in a brothel with 100 euros in his pocket. And no, this process is going to explode, people. Listen, 2027 is our year, people. Give this manager 5 more years and another 700 million, and I think Arteta's going to get us in the top 6. This project is going to explode. You wait for it, people. You wait for it. Just give him 5 more years. That's all he needs. 10 more transfer windows, and we're there, people. We're there. Let's have a look at the poll. The poll. I might have to get a beer. People. I really might. I don't condone drinking, but boy, I just can't believe what I've watched today. Let's end the poll. You want Vieira? Vieira. Whoa. Vieira, 47% want Patrick Vieira as manager. 27 want Mancini. 16 want Zidane. I think Zidane's a bit of a pipe dream, innit? So probably not even worth voting. And Brendan Rodgers, he's got like 12% or something. It's crazy. Just a couple of weeks ago, fans were surrounding Arteta's car and shouting his name. Now they'll be pulling off his windscreen. Smashing it. Fraudulent process. Poch coming to Arsenal, it's just not worth it. Trust the process. People, it's been emotional. It's been absolutely emotional. Arsenal 1, Brighton 2. We lost to the team with a pebble beach. They don't even have sand on their beach. We signed a centre-back from them for £50 million. They came back today and ripped up our £50 million centre-back with Danny Welbeck up front, a player we let go for free about 4 years ago, and kept a clean sheet against us. The process is a lie. The Kroenkes are a lie. Edu is a lie. Mikel Arteta is a lie. Forget the Champions League. It ain't happening. At this point, we're hanging on to the Europa League, people. And I mean hanging on. Chelsea just beat Southampton 6-0. We go there next week. We'll probably lose to them. You know how that story goes. Santa Claus is back, people. Santa Claus turned up in the middle of April. We handed out presents in December. We've turned up for Easter and handed out more presents. The team that can't win, the team that just drew 0-0 to Norwich, the worst team in the league, have come to Arsenal and bopped us by 2-1. And make no mistake about it, they could have won by more, and their 2 goals were fantastic. Mikel Arteta needs to go. Big up Latte. Big shout to you. Legendary stream. Thank you to everyone in the chat. 3,000 of you in here. Like the video. Subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. And make sure you download the OneFootball app, people. Big up to them for supporting the channel. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. Arsenal Therapy. 4:15. Man City against Liverpool. I mean, never a dull moment supporting Arsenal. Champions League dream is well and truly finished. Get as a proper manager, people. Take care, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bless.